also doing well. The uptake of these programs is actually promising. However, there is still a lot of challenges when it comes to the recovery of this money, yet it is actually a revolving fund. The local leaders' main challenge is the fact that they actually take this as a gift from the president, yet it is actually supposed to be revolving fund. So, and also earlier today, the minister visited Kiliandongo Hospital, where he actually paid them a courtesy visit to understand them and know what their challenges are. And these the patients and also the nurses actually outlined a number of challenges that include, among others, understaff. They are understaffed, whereby they don't have enough staff to work on the patients, and also they lack equipment when it comes to the operational theater and also the pediatric department. Departments lack enough equipment to also actually handle emergency cases, of which they receive a number of patients from different districts. So we are in Kiliandongo district, and of course, as usual, the minister, Balam Balgahara, is here to engage with the youth of Kiliandongo district, like it has been in the past. He has been on a tour. So here is Kiliandongo, and of course, a lot of entertainment is going to happen here. We have different artists from local artists, that is artists from here, and also we have speeches from the beneficiaries. We have speeches from the local leaders, and of course the beneficiaries will be talking to people of Kiliandongo district and telling them what it means to benefit. And I want at this moment to let you actually enjoy what is taking place on the stage, and also be able to follow up with the programs, and also know how these programs work, and see how the minister engages with the youth of Kiliandongo district. Once again, my name is Jenny Ramcha here in Kiliandongo.
Mzee mumanyire mzee nuwa omanyira mawara ga Museveni gona aha nuwa gamoto ogwire niwo ogwire na iwe kandi iwe okay, ilinda ngenda kama mtu amanyire. Okay, DJ, simula blabe. Simula. I want mama kids. Where are they? Mama kids. Give me those mama kids. Check in the trucks. I need the mama kids. I told you to call for me. I want to donate to Chigandanga Hospital. This woman is pregnant. I should give her mama kit. On mkazon. Ataka tungire enda kabano musano. Mumubaine. I think it's mumubaine. Kabanza mongera DJ. Mkwenda muntu omono weka. DJ tekayo. Teka DJ. DJ. Mumubaine. Mbaze mkwasa linos. Mkwasa gompek. Ijan madam. Gompek ijan. Saya kone kawaka. Gompek ijan ija. Gompek Aba gompek mkona iguru. Aba gompek mkona iguru. Aba yawari kakute mkona iguru. Aba kainar goma muhose mkona iguru. Aba NRM. Aba PRU. Aba Uganda. Aba bus. Leka mbanze, omkazo kwa banze yoleke gompek what they call work. Kani DJ, kani omkazo wakusinga gompek. Omkazo wakusinga gompek. Aina kumueleze chinyanya. Amananya kichi? Ekinyanya. Take out ready. 1, 2, 3, go. DJ. I want you to get close to her. Hapa. Ukamate hapa. Akamate wapi? Aone moto. Gopeka aone moto. Tia moto bwana DJ. DJ tia moto. DJ. Omkazona azina. Gompeka aruge mukasau. Bazo mweze tunatandikiraho. Mweze tukutandikiraho ebiri, esatu, ena, etanu. Mama kids. Ari nanyoka maze muwembibo ya Museveni. Agenda agule bintu akolera abana. Kwata. Ari nyena ngenda kuba. Yobanzo ijana. Ati, no champion. No champion. Kale kamkwaso mwana omukonu. Kwatogo, newe olinka. Jovia rinka, Jovia rabo. Jovia ija. Saya Jovia. Mugaruko alinye babirinye, mugaruko. Jovia ijan. Jovia garukan. Kando ni iwe, naka katusima rinka. Alinka wana rwanda wa irana rinka. Honorable ija ngambire. Birungi ija. Sani yeje mkura. Mkwera mungambire kape kuchira kutera dance. Mustaro ya NRM. Mustaro ya Museveni. Kare. Ngenda kumareta. Kare banzo sumurulie tuwele. DJ. DJ. Murindo, Jovia, Garkan. Ona musikaza akuroronu kenjoju akumorora nka elephant. Tom iwe njakubingo genda tomanye byokora. Ija. Mwina kuimba abantu. Youth abana amani. Owire ukoina kwata no. Owire ina kwata ese o kamera. Ebarabani bakwata otegesa idero owire. Kale sani yejo garukamu 1 2 3 go. Omukazi akumusowora teko mukona iguru. Mulete. Teko mwana wasi. Je mwana mto. Ogo abanza ijogo. Yangu anyamo. Kama iwe kuja. Kuja. Kale, wale dogo, kuja hapa. Kamata, fata. Kamera side eri. UBC side eri. Amaso gava ndu side eno. Okay. Moto ni moto. Mugabe, moto liwaka. Moto nawaka. Moto liwaka tirandongo. Moto liwaka tirandongo. Moto lawaka. Moto liwaka. Ona mulinde, ona kwechanga mu moto muchikaja kumutera chigo asa ule. Kale mgarukali. Ona no moto. Moto tega ndongo hivi. Simura. Kamera. DJ. Ono muraro ono. Genda tena chomanyire iwe genda. Genda mumpa omuntu ondalinka. Omuntu ondalinka. Rugayo genda. Omuntu analinga. Nkwenda mukazi. Nkwenda mama. Ija. Ija. Ngugo bakumuleta champion ngugo. Abantu bakiryandango. Abakiryandango. Tutwizire kuzina. Mukura. Twizire kubaza asente zeminyeto. Twizire kubaza accountability. Sente zanye zachi ezaba youth. PDM mwina 30%. Chiriandongo makatunga bilioni isatu ne milioni Rwanda ba youth. Kwenda confirming na ba youth. Sente za muzichunga. Sente muzichunga. Tunaanza tuzine na tugaruke musente. Tuzine tugaruke musente. Kale, kadwaza tuzine tugaruke musente. Teka yo. DJ Chiriandongo abana bakasisikara my microphone Chiriandongo ati Chiriandongo kwenda kweta kawalinga Kawija, Community Development Officer, Linga District Community Development Officer. Kwenda bakolera accountability. Abagambire sente za basigazi, akazigabanka, bawa basungire, gine miaka yona. Leta microphone yakao. Microphone yakao. Hata banza kola accountability, then alati na bemiru kabaro ora batugambire sente bazikaika. Tunuko kale ati muule bikawo byagenda kubaza nyaka amaze nyikale ninyo abaina gama ntagoma simu batikali mazima Hey, Chiriandongo. You say, Yanyaramoy, Jovia, Gambek, Linux, Ondo, Jacobo, Ondo, Odur, Jacobo, Gambek, Jovia, Osaga, Ababa, Oga, Igwe. Let him read for us.
Chiriandongo oye. Honorable Minister Varamu oye. Museveni oye.
Chiriandongo oye. Right Honorable Minister. Right Honorable Minister. So kano kusima webale muno kweta ba youth banu bona kuije hanu kandi tubasobore esente ezaba youth nko kuzitane zijo mu district nangeri zagabirwemu abwire bunali nkubali yakahicha bilioni emu milioni 425 na siringi 14,333 226 esente zinu zikire omugrupu 12 zirimu kau abantu bano kumanya nti sente bakazitunga bagambire grupu 12 nizo zirinka ziramuruka ki zirakyaro ki abagambire tukutandika na Mutunda sub-county aliyo grupu 2 omumurukaga kakwokwo ali mu grupu yibakweta Nyakagweng Progressive Beekeeping Youth eri mu bamemba 15 aba Mutunda muro abakuruka Mutunda mikola iguru aba Mutunda mulika ejo grupu mujimanyire omumuruka niko kumo eno grupu ekatunga milioni 7 ne milioni 7 ne mitwaro nkaga na mwenda na kenda omumuruka gwa Nyamahasa aliyo alila Beekeeping Youth Group erimu abantu 15 naye katunga milioni 7 emitwaro nkaga na mwenda na kenda twagenda Masindi Port omumuruka gwa Waibango aliyo e grupu yibakweta Waibango Bull Fattening Youth Project erimu abavubuka 13 ekatunga milioni 6 ne mitwaro 7 ne 10 omuruka gwa Waibango again aliyo grupu yibakweta Kikaito Bull Fattening Youth Group erimu ba youth group erimu ba youth 11 ekatunga milioni 6 ne mitwaro 7 ne 10 omuruka nego gumo gwa Waibango alimu kai kitukuza Bull Fattening erimu ba youth 12 omuruka gwa Ibango mugumanyire arabaruka Ibango Waibango mumanyire arakuruka Masindi Port kwa microphone ya kabiri like more microphone genda agambe Musei grupu ojimanyire Grupo jimanyire sende kazitunga bakazasura masaba bakazasura kale reka tuwulirezangana wewe atinyo murugankaha mungambire hari mukuru gwa nyumba somere muri bankaha
How can you corrupt the house when you are seeing?
Kiriandonga Town Council. Kiriandonga Town Council musawilani wadi aliyo grupu yawakweta Kikube Integrated Produce Buying and Selling. Erimu abantu 15. Chairman wabo nuwo. Cow, Community Development Officer, Arinka. Who is the chairman of that group? Sir, tell us. Get another microphone. Get another microphone. Ura msajoni biyaku ngamba. Ngamba, Jan, you come. Come. Tell them what you are telling me. Tell them. You tell them. Okay, let's listen. What you told it is angane. Let's listen. Okay. You tell them what you have told me. You are tell them what you have told me. What? What we can do, let's listen. As government. Listen to me. I want you to tell them what you have told me when I was sitting there. What I have told the Honorable Minister is that as government, we have issues to do with data protection and privacy. We can only give you... Excuse me, listen to me. Excuse me, listen to me. I want this man to know that I'm here for accountability. Number one, I want transparency. Mkwenda mumanye group ejo, yowa. Muja kusanga mkama group ali mkozi wa district. Mukura. Mkwenda nyo abasigaza minyeto jabu nyoro ya Kiriandongo. Mugamba uga musigazi tumumanyire musigazi. Hati byakungamba kasasiro. Tukwetaga mazima tugambire group yowa. Abasigazi wa Kiriandongo. Mkwenda muulirize kurungi. Wanu kawo ukushobora kumuganyira kuba muyaka. Baitu wali Community Development Officer Aikairano ati nkumuragira andatere ba chairperson ba group ezo zona zakuba zawo abatugambire mugambe mubamanyire nemiruka bali bakuruga nebyasanga bali bakozi ba district babakwate. He's asking for 10 minutes. Can we give him 10 minutes? Committed Development Officer, sir. Hello. Give us the chairperson of the group, the parish of the group. Within 10 minutes, come back here and report to them. You report to this one. These are the voters. You are the taxpayers. And you are the beneficiaries. You need to know where your money is. You need to know where your money. You need to know who took you. You need to know what money Musei gave you. You need to know how much Museveni has given you, the young people of Chiriandongo. That is why I'm here. I want kusema nywe na banyarabaran. Na baruru na bachori na barango. Mutere mungaro muterere Linus. Linus John. Ukwenda muterere Linus Sengaro. Mkwana mtereno lo misikigo bakweta Ipsam Mumeta Jovia ba Ipsam Ijanu Ipsam Mugambire Jovia induka abatera mugongo. Mugwera Jovia abatera mugongo. Jovia bana bakutera mugongo. Batera mugongo induke. DJ take. Kau togenda sigarano. Kau sigarao rugo. Abakozi barete betukwenda. Kau sigarao. Abakozi barete paparaza itu batu accountability. Ukwenda nyenda Mugambe Museveni oye. Ukwenda banyara bachiyango Mugambe Museveni juu. Abaruru Mugambe Museveni yeye. Abachori Mugambe Museveni he. Kanda abarugwara Mugambe Museveni yo. Kanda murasa ni Gompeka Gambeki. Gompeki Jan. Adi umurasa Gambe Chiriandongo gu. Chiriandongo go. Inyene Mugambe Gompeki. Wagambe Chiriandongo go. Nyene Mugambe Gompeki. Okay, tandika.
Okay. Marigani. Yiko mzuri mwana mchaba people. Mwana mjaba reko. Yaman, mwere kujamu. Mkono kwa Minister Bala Muchtegera. Ate mwane tuwa matira nyo. Museveni oye. MK oye. MK mwanda mjua. Donani. Yeah man, we're the chairman of the PLU, okay?
Bala ndio vice chairperson yetu ya Western Uganda PLU. Upige makofi. Yeah. Bale mwebale kujama mikolo. Atefenga. Ati gompeke tamanye runyoro. Aine empaka atenyi. Abara muche mu runyoro. Abaza gambe mu runyoro daketa. Bagambire mu runyoro. Ande abantu mwana wa munyoro. Muriyo. Mwebale. Amina. Ati awamazile. Abasaba karuru. Asaba karuru ke asabena ka President Museveni. Asabena ka NRM. Asabena saa ya MK Kainerugaba. Gena maiso. Abantu mwana wakabalega. Mulire. President Museveni. NRM. Linus Mompek. Jovia Katsime. Agambire kurungi. Empako chi? Mukamu wa munyoro. Aina munyoro kuchumba karo. Oba aina mururu. Aina murugora. Aina muchi? Oba aina bainji. Omanyira mazima. Ijo ngambire. Omusajja ngabo. Lindo, omusajja akuleta bwino wa Gompeke. Omusajja kuja nachi? Na bwino katugambire. Agambya Hello. Numuronga tokusobora kusaba karuru. Okagamba lino Gompeke hoye. Okagamba nti wandibandize. Tukubaza iguru nitugaruka kuno pole. Tinuko kyandi bandisi. Omukaba mandizanka. Omukaba bandiza waye muku. Na turukanka. Mwayenka. Na turuka waye. Na turuka mzigati na atandika kurora barusura na babogora. Hata ibara ili alimalizeo. Museveni hoye. Lindo, akwenda Gompeke agambe, hangiriza kutamba entale ya bunyoro. Nichecho chonga chakwenda, hangiriza kutamba entale, chigamba abantu bachuule. Hangiriza kutamba, hangiriza entale ya bunyoro. Siga mjukuri wachi Kabalega. Lenda. Yaman, fire banda. DJ, ati nkwenda abantu bakiryandengo mungambire. Nibaleta lisi ya Beneficiary. Ati nkwenda kumanya ekindi. Eiraro lyanyu lya kiryandengo likubaroleraga kurungi. Bakubasa baga sente ni muzara kiryandongo. Alinga go basabire sente. Bakusaba baga sente. Go basabire sente mukora iguru. Gamba mazima. Iweija, naiweija. Mije. Muraba madara kuli. Ijan. Ukwenda kura bana. Mukwate unawara bana. Kwenda point za mazima. Ugambe nkarwara. Banyao sente. Mumbe microphone ya kamera linka. Mba microphone. Ara disi nkwenda bana kitabu. Kale. Yemera bagambire. Gambira dega mu kamera. Iwe. Bagambira ha? Tandika. Nkagenda mu irwaro kuyalino. Bansaba sente. Mugura mubazi kwa kusaraza. Sente zinga. zikaba 25,000 oya kusabire sente timu manya bagakuwa receipt wa tugenzeleka polisi nkagenda bakagamba ngende ngule mu kiliniki yanga yakiri yango aheru yego ijano ngambire garuka ruba jao genda aradisa kuandika where is on hello genda kafuna president kwata ro kamera kafuna president nagenda kiriya ndongo ne boda za twaire na sasura nagenda kiriya ndongo kunjanja bamuje kunsona bansaba mitwalo mukaga gula mibaze ze chupa bangamba kusona nazo sente naye bakasonanu bangamba sasure sente baga kwa receipt bapa receipt okazikwa sowa okazikwa doctor mwenyine ya jaja doctor bakumotoa ikumanya ibara baja ngokubanza no tamkiri andonga garuka mu baito mumanyire kurungi mumanyire musaija ogenze regana ara diso kumoleka mumanya yuko muleka kare genda mara disari genda mara disi genda maestro ram camera yes good evening Doram camera good evening I have a burning issue that I reported to the RDC, to the DPC, sorry, and it was not followed up. What is the burning issue? There is one of the MPs who is a cadre in the Butembe district. It's called the Honorable Jacob. He is the manager of Diangi, that grinding machine. He took over 18 million from us. We supplied the maize, and that thing up to now, it has not been followed up. We have been like following up from the police station, but nothing. You gave him your maize as farmers, yes, and he has not paid you as traders. Yes, as traders. As youth. DPC, you can come and explain to the people. You come and explain. You give her the microphone. Ato gonwe osiwanyu wa Chiryandongo tuliko. Ato na karipoti ngomusango baka supplying echuma ebicholi nkabasigazi. Kandi tugamba abasigazi bakole. Kandi mukutunga sente za PDM inakora sente muzigala after 2 years. Ato olimire mazire kulimo oguliza omuntu ebicholi kandi atakusaswire. Ogenzera police egambye agotingo mukwatawo. Taro omuntu ala above the law. Buli muntu alina kuba answerable. Tugambire.
Good evening, all of you. I'm called ASP Master Immaculate, the OC station, Kriandongo CPS. Honorable, I've listened and I've heard from him. It is my first time.
Agambire taka korora katoka genagayo.
We have a reference.
Okagenda wa murora.
I have my pattern that you have been working with.
Arinka, what time? You come. Ati, you tell the truth. Don't blackmail. You tell the truth. Did you go to the OC station and report your matter?
Yes, I reported.
You went to her?
No, I went to the OC here at Chiryandongo.
But she's the OC. She's the DPC here.
OCCID. I reported, but that man, they don't care about him, honestly.
Okay, now.
I even reported to Honorable Gompek. He knows the issue.
Now, listen to me. Now, I'm going to direct this sister of ours to seek justice. The person who took people's maize and never paid, he should be arrested. And he pays. And also, his factory, if he's using his factory to steal, let them close the factory. Let them close the factory and he pays them. Afande Diso. Who is the Diso? The Diso hasn't appeared. You come. You know, we don't want you young people to tukwenda musise government, tukwenda mkono busuma, tukwenda mkono na amani, wokuba nokora bakusasule. Okay, ate ono no intelligence officer. Owa internal security. Owano Kiryandongo. Ati disorders okereo. Maybe oba ino omulimo timanyire. Timanyire waraba ali busy timanyire. Better listen on baro. So I think kugamba RDC. RDC is the chairman of security mu district yanyu ya Kiryandongo. RDC, it is your responsibility. Nka RDC wa president. Okulora nti abantu abanaku abakulima batabayiba sente zaabo. So ensonga z'abaana kolagana n'ogo DPC ogo musajja mumukwate asasule sente. Thank you. Mugende. Tibikangirawo. Bikangirawo. Lindawo. RDC. Banzo ije. Lindawo. RDC. Abantu bano tibabalina mu trust. Bagambire bya kugambire kola nti bikangirani. Ati nkwenda okole action. Bashwaringe.
Abantu ba Kiryandongo mwena ninkwenda kubashwaringa ngu tumazire biro honorable tukavaringa sente za basubuzi abakusupplying. Abasubuzi bamara ku supplyinga ebichori ebihimba abantu nibabayaya nibabura. Abamu babitwala Sudani bahindura kampani. Konka tugenzire kwatagana na bamateeka tukavaringa sente.
Ate omusango gw'abaana ogenda gumala, yes or no?
Tugenda gumala ohona ntukubuha na report ntujja n'abantu ba Kiryandongo. Yes.
Omusango ajja gumala.
Tugumala.
Kugambira tumuwe wichemu. Kagenda araterera ogwo musajja kuba kubanja. Amugambire sazira garuka tugambire omusajja agambire ki?
Webale munohona.
Leka mutera garuke.
Okay.
Kala kandi omusajja.
Nyowe nkagenda mu irwaro Kiryandongo nkagenda kutwara sister wange naenda kuzaara.
Aina myaka enga sister wawe?
Aina myaka 23. Naenda kuzaara. Nkaika mu irwaro lya Kiryandongo bakangambira isasule emitwaro 10. Ijuka bakagenda muteka operation. Kasasura emitwaro 30 bangulisa gloves bangulisa nenkizo bangulisa nemibazi zigenda mukorawo. Zona nazigura.
Ara abantu abaina kizibu nk'ekyo nkono kyakugamba. Oina evidence. Oina receipt yawe.
Receipt eriyo.
Aina receipt muka. Mumutere mu ngaro. Ate ono waraba yatungire receipt bamuyiro sente. Bagenda mugarurira sente zi. President mu irwaro lya government ya Kiryandongo. Irwaro lyo kujanja abantu busa. Mutwale asogo.
NRMOye.
Genda RDC.
Nanyo kubaza nsonga ya irwaro ya Kiryandongo. Nkaba ndi musango mpira tukaba twine timu yaitu bagetaga Kayembe FC. Twazayo mpira anu banchera nyafuna injare munda. Munyagenzere mu irwaro bantwere bakantwara ntakenga. Bantekayo ko mu irwaro banteira yo chonga ba doctor banda bagawo burabao ndi mukusasa ntaina nebinkenga. Chonga bantwere musikani omusajja taswara kangamba kwende mitware na akabaza kungamba kwende mitware 5 nyamugati nzina.
Baitu skani bangamba basasura. Skani eri official ya government kandi bagasura mitware I think 12.
Boku borwaire baina ne kliniki mu irwaro tinkumanya irwaro lya government libamuna kliniki mu irwaro batu kuzambe mbazi.
Kliniki eta pharmacy.
Yes, pharmacy.
Baina pharmacy eri private yo ya government.
Private.
Namulaga aliyo private pharmacy. Murago baina private pharmacy eriyo. Wokuturuka mu irwaro lya muraga hero aro pharmacy ero. Baitene rimunda.
Yes.
RDC je bibazo bino. Ije bibazo reka tugambire. Ate manyire RDC no akora mirimo ja president inka. Adiyo ka sobole.
Honorable Minister, Kiryandongo Hospital, like many other hospitals, has a private wing section where you have to pay for the services. But there is also the general and the government side which does not pay for anything.
But are you sure that they are charging people who are giving birth, these poor people, 300,000?
Yes, there are cases of of extortion sometimes, Honorable, and we take action.
Now that man has a receipt. You should take action.
Yes, it is very
Tunuko.
We will do it.
Akola
Yes.
Beti ne kyakabiri. Tutukwenda tubene irwaro lya government liri kubi kandi private wing eri kurungi. Tubalansinga ekintu ekyo. Irwaro likuyamba abanaku.
Okay.
Ija.
Ensonga eyo ya police, Minister of Health ine kukora mu adjustment.
No, tikirina buzibu nkugamba. Tinkwenda private wing ebe ino mubazo all the time.
Yes.
Then bala government baba batayina ki? Kandi abagavumenti batalina mubazi kandi banaku emitwalo 3 baragayanka.
You are very right, Honorable Minister.
Omukazi kulona ina kyagamba. Gamba munono amaani. Kyalo kyanka kikunya mukimanyire owa kutulugunya. Jango check nga speakers ne ziri wano. Abagagga nibo bowa. Ukarucha sente zinga. Wazuwagoa. Microphone ketagamba. Microphone yamkazi ono ketagamba. Mweleza gamba. Chairman ichi. Owairo si one.
Mutakwa yagamba boranda byamu kugura ikaina ati musaja kwenda kufuruka abo ikaina zibanyagire nkalenga kurwanisa bikalema nyatuka sente zona nyagenda a district ndi batati bagamba kabija kwa
District Nororo.
Baroga police arona
Ara diso kamrora. Ara district yogaruka mebindi bya mukai kurona. Mweleza microphone agaruke. Mwagaruke mu gomuri mogwe. Ogomuri wa gwara disi kulinde omunaku. Omura mugwara disi okora ki?
Honorable, omukai corona akaije.
Kwenda microphone zini muzongera amani. Where is Davis? Lindawo, kwenda microphone eje bajongere mu amani. Ate ara disi abantu bagambire.
Honorable, omukai corona akaije. Ensonga yo tukajestaringa hariho omwami deputy RDC niwe bayinagikoraho.
Deputy RDC alinka
ari around
aija bigarukemu. Deputy RDC jo bigarukemu. Akwete iro
Jonathan.
Honorable Jonathan akwete iro alinka.
Is around in the audience.
Honorable Jonathan jo garukemu bini.
Is there at the end.
Ija.
We solve this issue.
Omanyi office ya RDC inakulinda inywe. Abagagga bakuru ba Kampala ni bajene babinga amataka. Mulimo gwa RDC gamba munakutomwiyawo. Muwulire. Kandi RDC on. Ora muntu yezire yamugamba muyambe yanga muyamba. Ambali nyabarani. Mungambira mazima ora muntu yezire yamuwasente. Taina buzibu. Ero araba taina buzibu nywe na baina bizibu bya mataka abantu abakubatali baniza mataka. Muje muroro. Niko mulimo gwa Museveni.
You have land. Is there?
.7 FM Radio 7 Eira kariaba ijukuru bakabareka.
Kale ogo niwe deputy RDC munyoro wanu kaswa. Ati nkwenda Jonathan agarukemu. Omukai kurona kaija yanyegera. Yaga akubona aina nabarwaire oba baza agarukire mu ebizibu bya inati. Abaza bagarukire mu ebizibu ni mu biwura. Wata microphone abigarukemu. Garuka musembera.
Matoba anyagira itaka. Nyapangisa gati nkyapanga. kyalima omwana wange mulasere mu lwala bansindikirira kyenda yone kwenda kuwulika tenyina akasente uli yajimaga kibanja kyange oba atwaire ettaka bampawo yikaina kyonka nazo bakyala bazinyihawo bunyaganzira kuli bakampakanira kimungu nyoti nyina mbali wazi kusobola kandi senkulinyo wenayo nyinako bwana balao mitano yaba okuja nezooka nyabo abo pamunaku bakanzindiriza ekyapa bakaleta kifu bagamba ngu kifu kiriyo nati nyinakyo ekyampi bandu tudupire
kale bazo Jonathan agarukemu leka Jonathan atugambie NRM oye President Museveni oye Kiryandongo Bunyoro akutamba kale Jonathan katugambire
Honorable Minister omukyalo ono mumanyire madam niwe Aisha kumanya kurungi aina ekizibu n'abantu abaruga masindi baine ekyapa uwe aliwe wekibanja aina ikanka nsanju baite aina eikezo nsanju zikutaha mu kyapa kyabali by 4 acres takwetegereza kintu by'ebyapa bali baine ekyapa ekikuru family yakijura masindi iwe hura obukazi akugambire yikaina baitu aina yikazi kuyika nsanja baitu muba neighbors ainamwe kibanja omwitaka omutaitu ainamwe kibanja kya yikaina
mubaze mulinde kataito mukaguze oina eka nsanju kwata oina eka nsanju bato oinazo oina ekyapa ate linda oro gavumenti ekolera abanago abatalina sente kubakolera ki ebyapa aro ekitongole ngenda kaguza kirabana Kiryandongo nikigikola aro company RC5 alinka mama ijana mama omukai kuronu byakubaza obimanyire kwata microphone kurungi omukai kuronu byagamba obimanyire
egombi manyire wono
ate okamuyamba otanka omunaku waawe
nkaikara nawe tuwabaza nawe nyamuyamba nyamuleadinga nyamutwara mu ofisi ya RDC baikara RDC yagenda on ground nibo yagarukira n'ogenda omaiso okwetegereza ensonga n'okwitana n'abantu bali bona kuikara nabo nyina hali nyonya kozera nyakangire nyamuhandinga over to office of RDC nyakwina obusobozi bukunsingawo okumalira ebizibu obyamataka
ati muwulire nkwenda omukazi ono muterere mu ngaro mumwongere engaro kubagambira ebikwata n'amataka ofisi ekusobola kuyamba omunaku nyo ofisi ya president mu district ya RDC batukani nono omukaikulu nawe oli wakuba yine ekyapa kye ebituuro bya biri mu ekaina ziri
ebituuro biri mu eka katugambe bakampa ekaina nga kwanyonyikairemu muno bampawo ekaina zonka nga kwanyonyikairemu muno bajana bazinyihaho
ati kankaguze ebala bamwere ekaina ati Jonathan bagamba bamwere ekaina bamugorwire ekaina biwe tutunga obusinge muweereze microphone
Honorable Minister ebintu by'abantu birayira kandi biri basire muno nekyakugamba genda kuja balitunzireira
bakalitunda
family ya byahuka kuruga masinde yokumanya muno
akatunda itaka
bakatundaira
baina ekazinga
baina kyapa kikoto muno
kya ekazinga
I think kakikumi na safu
so bakakitunda
bakakitunda
ati oraba kitunze tulakora ki
kati
iwe kabaho n'enju itaka ezo ekaina
nkugambire
okabaho n'itaka oba otabaho n'itaka okabaho n'enju
nyina munju nyina mwami
ngamba mu ekaina bakatema emiti yawe
yona bakagita
ate emiti teri yawe emiti yeitaka nkwenda kumanya akabamu enju bagichwa
endi batagita kyonka bintu byange bena bakabitema jaka bwakedo
ebira itaka itali lyawe wabibyaira itaka itali lyawe tibiwa byawe
eitaka bakantayira butayira nekyapa kyabo kiriyo
Kale, atiura, atika directing district RDC, Jonathan na RDC mwenyini. Murole district surveyor, akosti ya government, agenda opening a boundary. Omukazi ono wamweleka itakaliye. Linda omukaikuru, agambire bakabikora. Agambire bakachingura boundary bakwoleka itakali yawe. Kale, it's okay. Whatever tasambireyo, genda ole RDC omukuru ngugu. RDC andolinga ensonga zino. Genda murole. Ati abantu bakirandongo. Ora omuntu ndayina ekizibu nkekyo. Ara nekizibu nkekyo. Ogambira ki? Land eviction. Ijobazana. Ijobaze rabanu raba guruka ije. Naiwe ija. Nogo muskei. Abana abatomba bingire ganda bagama mugenda arubaju baitu mukuura. Kandi yokwenda shi. Kale genda maiso.
Sebo bare ansimuro ebigambo byabo. Bana abantu bona bagoza Museveni. Chonka mutuma bakurumwa muno habintu kintu kyakugoba abantu omataka without compensating them.
Okubinga abantu mataka.
Batabasasubire.
Ati bakakubinga mitaka.
Ranchi revenue tukaba turimo. Bata kutema mtoro nkaga chinana sanjo omuntu amaze myaka mukaga 8 10 awo chimago at least there was a poor
Linda Lachi revenue niyo ya Festus.
No Festus
Ara disi wazo ijana.
Yeah.
Nekara disi ije.
Yeah.
Ara disi garuka mebindi ya msejo. Nekagarukem.
No nakama wewe.
Mwaka zindara garukem.
Honorable webare muno ensonga ya ranch revenue ya yubahere Festus company ejo bagita Muhazi Heritage. Yes, ministry ya lands ekaragira Festus okusasura abantu yaragira district technical team ya lands okukora assessment okumanya abantu bona baruho okusasurwa. Initially lands na office ya security twali tugambire go bakore chief government value akore evaluation yona konka minister wa lands yahandike baruha naragira Festus ngu abo kuba nagenda kosa personal money negotiating n'abantu sekinomu omu hadiomu so rates na figures zona bakazitamininga hagati ya Muhazi Heritage n'abantu abayikalira haitakeri.
Ati meeting ejo kajibamu.
Meeting tukatekayo technical team nga minister kyagire.
Ati owo yabayireyo representative wa office ya RDC.
Yes.
Owo yabayireyo ku representing RDC's office. Okurora anti abantu bona balayitaka babasaswire.
Honorable tukatu ine instructions zona bakasasura abantu abakurenga around 98%. Harimo abantu abatakasaswire. Ekibi ekibaireho ensonga baireho Festus itaka kalitunda yaruguza wa Kiryandongo sugar. Abantu abasigarire abatakasaswire. Kiryandongo sugar niye kuba compensating.
Bali bantu bayinga.
Niba title tubakurenga kama 13.
Ati Festus akakuwa sent.
Sema I had a school. It was demolished 3rd February last year, Saturday, Mustafa.
Were you paid?
No.
RDC ayawe of that school.
I asked the RD Yagamsangamo office and Sangari busy.
RDC handled that matter.
Yes, I am aware about his issue. Yes. Jimanyire. Obutamanya niwo bukwita. Ensonga tujimanyire. We are comparing Kiryandongo sugar to complete the uncompensated clients.
Are you handling him?
Yeah, I'm going to handle it.
Okay.
Yes.
Mulire. ati ura yechawe chimazire genda compensating actually mchiyandongo wa compensating.
Thank you very much.
Kandi omuntu
nsonyi wanganyira kutunda omusaye mwirwaro abarwairo
era lya chiyandongo mukugura kwa musaye sente zinga.
Sebo, there is no blood in the hospital. Kumet is around the vehicle guru. Yes, and I'm the mobilizer of the blood to all journey. Thank you very much.
Linda ugaruka mechintu echo.
Yeah.
Olishua bakutunda omusayi gwa busagurwa.
When you go back in the community, you get challenges with blood.
Or in a receipt.
They don't give receipts. They challenge people.
Ati in evidence okaboni bagugura.
Yes.
Okaboni ni bagura.
Now, if you want to, I will give evidence next time.
Give it to the DP and RDC. The people said they should be arrested.
Thank you very much.
So, Honorable, nataka kushukuru wewe kwa kuja Kiriandongo kusikia maliliaji ya watu ya Kiriandongo. Sisi ndio watu moja kutoka 2004. Walichoma sisi pale kule Nyama, tuko kijiji kama Ine, ambaye alichomewa Nyama 1, Kadugu 2, alafu Kinyonga 1 na Kinyonga 2. Kutoka wakati hiyo paka na leo hii.
Nana alichoma nyinyi?
Kuna mtu ambaye alikuja kununua dongo ya Captain Omar.
Wanamuita nani?
Mtevili alichoma si watu. Usipokuwa alikuja kununua, ule mwenye alikuja kununua dongo ya Captain Omar. Wakati alinunua dongo ya Captain Omar, dongo ile iko na chapa na iko mbali. Hapana, iko karibu na ya watu.
Wewe ulikwenda kwa RDC, ulifanya report kwa RDC?
Tulifanya report
kwa RDC huyo.
Hata LC5 ambaye iko sahi anajua vitu hiyo tumejua kupambana naye.
Mama Jerry Karukem leo. LC5 is here. No, it's okay, she's there. Mama yakugamba akaje yanyegera musango ngo mama bingira itaka.
Honorable Minister, ensonga ene katandika Kiriandongo ne chali hansi ya Masindi. Akasima ako nkantaka isiro mbwe kulembezi. Baita hagati hano ensonga bakagibutura yagenda mpaka mu ofisi ya president. State House yatuhereza lawyer omukiara.
Kichoncho.
Ensonga egyo egenda omaiso Honorable Karubanga nuwagikwataniza hamu na community ya Nyama.
Nyama kuli nogenda Kaduku.
Nogenda Kaduku.
Nogenda chat, nogenda bizibu.
Ego akarako.
Akaro kamanyiri. Ati
wala kyale message lawyer kabana yetaga community contributing center nuko baije balete surveyor nebindi.
Watch community dokusera sente bopeninge boundary.
Bakabata kusobola kuzifuna.
Bakasaba sente zinga.
Mtwaro nini milioni 20 ndio walikuwa wanaomba.
Milioni zinga.
Kuja nini kufungua boundary.
Milioni zinga.
Hadi 20.
Milioni 2. Eitaka lipinga na iterio Charo district.
Iko kijiji kama Ine. Hata
square miles zingezo.
LC Siria hapo ndio hii ya sub county pale anaweza
LC Siria Gambiri.
Yeah, thank you very much Minister. Ni ya haki maneno ya dongo isilikaa ndani yake. Charo menyeko affected iko Nyama, then part of Masindi Port iko pia affected. Silika president akatuma Council Susan akakuja on the ground na the positive thing iko ya kwamba mwenye iko unafaisha dongo hiyo saidi developer now alikubali pamoja na community wafungue boundary. Na simepata investigation inaonyesha ya kwamba ule kuna chapa lakini dongo mwenye ule alifence na community yote ndani yake.
Nani huyo?
The developer
is called Patrick who?
Biamukama.
No walinka kwa chogo.
Nyama.
He has other developers behind him, but he's positive. He's willing that the boundary be open so long as we get a surveyor. And we are in plan together with the community.
How can you get a government surveyor?
Yes, that is what we are planning.
How much is a government surveyor?
Because the last meeting that we had in the presence of Council Susan, right in Nyama, Council Susan said she's going back to the president because the surveyors need 20 million. So we mobilize the 20 million together with the community so that the land can be surveyed, so that the community gets its share.
How big is the land?
The land is big.
dongo ya ule iko eka kama 700, lakini dongo yale meza dongo eka 1000 na kitu kama alichanganya na watu yote ndani.
Okay, what also
about 2 square mile.
Minister,
Twina surveyor waitwano wa district Chiriandongo. Roni, Renaro. Yubutere Ronaije. Ronaije mukaguze sende zinganyeze basasulire mugende mu opening boundary.
Thank you very much.
Amen.
You call him to come now.
Amen.
Let him come. Me, I will pay on behalf of the president. They open that land and people can get peace.
Thank you. And the minister, just an addition, that eviction happened around 2012.
There is no problem. Let the district surveyor come. I facilitate him as a government officer.
Thank you.
He goes and opens boundary.
Thank you very
After
much.
opening that boundary, they give you your land. I will pay on behalf of the president.
Thank
okay?
you.
That's not a problem.
Asante. Nashukuru sana. Okay. Yellow. Yellow number 7. Yellow na Balam. Yellow. Yellow na mama yetu, mayor yetu. Yellow na mama yetu. Yellow na MK. Mimi kwa jina yetu mimi Abdul Muhammad. Mimi iko die hard NRM. Tuko 2000.
Wanamuita TikTok soldier. Yeah. TikTok commander.
Yeah. Kitu mwenye umwa mimi moja, mimi nataka sema kwako. Mimi nakaa kwa NRM mwaka mingi. Sana. Mimi nakufa kwa NRM. Na hii juzi kitu mnaomba mimi mdogo yangu alisimama kwa flag bearer ya council Kigumba Town Council. Alisimama, alipita ana pose. Jina lake Yahya Muhammad Lawal. Alipita ana pose. Lakini iko mchezo mwenye watu wa district nafanya kwake, wale ambao walitoa kwa flag bearer nje, walitupa nje. Ndio mimi najaribu kuuliza, mimi hapa najua mambo ya sharia hizi walitoa na gani, na yeye alipita ana pose.
Okay. RDC. RDC, you come and answer this. Maybe you can call the NRM returning officer to come. Let the NRM returning officer come and answer.
If no, I will go up to the museum. This is my brother, is my young brother. He's a senior NRM. I'm also died at the NRM. Even my father is NRM. Why this is happened? It's called Yahya Muhammad Lawal.
No. You go and talk to the RDC there. They call the returning officer to come.
Thank you.
You handle that.
Thanks.
Call the returning officer. That one is our soldier.
Thanks a lot, Honorable Minister. I am so grateful to be given this opportunity. And the organizers of the function that is bringing all Nyandongo NRM supporters. By name, I am Robert Komakech Olor. I do work as an askari at Kampala International University site here in Nyandongo. What is paining me a lot in Kiriandongo, there are 2 departments that are not thinking about the poor people. That is the police and the hospital. Why am I saying this?
Hold on. The DPC is still here.
Thank you.
The DPC, you come and listen to this. What did the police do to you?
Honorable Minister, sir, 2 days back, a friend of mine, who is very known, well-behaved person here, was assaulted within the town center by some goons. When he was assaulted, these people started alleging he stole a phone, which phone he did not even have. They are dragging him to the police. Then, because he's a known person, only the border people around here, that I feel the crowd need to even give them a club, rescued his life. He could be no more as I speak now. This guy went home and rested a bit. I got concerned as his friend. I said, don't keep quiet. Let's go to the police. We make a statement. Went to the police. On making the statement, they asked for 20,000 shillings.
Who asked for that money?
That the person we got, even I know the first very well.
What is his name?
I don't know the name, but because me, I am also a paramilitary.
So you paid 20,000 to make a statement?
I paid for statement.
You go to the house, that person should be arrested and referred to police disciplinary committee.
Honorable Minister, the second one was, as the problem was still continuing, that you go to the hospital. Hospital, they're asking for money fulfilling the police form. Now someone has been beaten, is in blood. The money should have been using for treatment.
They asked for how much?
They asked for 30,000 shillings. A
And
doctor here in the hospital.
Doctor called who?
I don't know the name, but I know the office of the doctor. I even know the room and everything.
You go to the RDC to investigate that doctor.
So please.
Okay. Listen to me. The issue of the policeman who took your 20,000, the person in charge of police is here. Go to her. Immediately they are going to caution that person, even refer that person to police disciplinary committee. I'm sure the IGP is watching. I'm sure Afande Frank Amoswa is watching. I'm sure Afande Tom Magambo is watching. Police does not tolerate anyone to pick money from a suspect to make for you, to report a statement. You pay 20,000. That is wrong. Where will a poor man report? Then the poor people will start now doing mob justice. And we don't want mob justice. So let us stay away from corruption. All of us, we should say zero to corruption. All of you say zero to corruption.
Zero to corruption.
Zero to corruption.
Zero to corruption.
Now the two cases you are reporting, the one for the police officer who took 20,000 from you, go to her now. She's going to police and you show him the person who took the money, who was at the counter. Then the one of the hospital, RDC should follow.
It's good that all of us have heard about this, and the Honorable promising that we are going to handle in a professional way. And I would like to inform all of you that for us police officers, we are here to work for you, for the community. We are paid by the government, good salary. We are given airtime and fuel. Whoever requests money from you, listen to me, listen to me. Whoever requests money from you, report to the office of the RDC, the DPC, the OC station. Thank you.
Muulire RDC agambire kurungi naka DPC agambire kurungi. Omuntu arakusaba sente genda mu office ya DPC. Mukura bakusaba na mafuta mazima. Linda muzeyi kale gamba muzeyi.
Nebaza Katonda akulese era nebaza Katonda eyakukuuma n'akutuusa ku bukulu buno. Mukama yebale.
Amina.
Tugenda tubeera n'emisango wano, tubeera n'ebituteganya n'ababbi. Naye oba wakabakwata ogenda okulaba nga bali bwe.
Ani abafulumya? Yogera ku microphone, ani abafulumya?
Simutegeera ate nga nabakwasiza amateeka. Nakwata ababbi 2022 nga babbi ente zange 5 era saazifuna wabula na perereza nembakwata nembaleeta ekigumba ne babasindika wano ku polisi Kiryandongo ne babasindika
kati ojukira gwe babaletera Kiryandongo omusirikale yaliwo akyaliwo Kiryandongo
mu mikono gy'abasirikale baavaayo leka nkikuleetere bulungi. Kati ne babasindika ku prison ne tugenda ku kooti nawoza omusango ogwo omwaka mulamba ababbi ne babasumulula ne bakwata amakubo ne bagenda. Sisobola kutegeera gye bali.
Ogwo tegwali musango gwa polisi. Polisi mpuliriza. Polisi yakola omulimu gwayo
yagumala bulungi yo.
We yamala omulimu nekwata fayiro yo negiweereza mu kooti. Kati we yagenda mu kooti abakooti be bazanya akazanyo teyali poliisi mukiwulidde n'ekirungi maybe oyinza okusanga nga ne chief justice ku TV kwali alaba kuba bino bye twogera byonna sinze nzeka ali mu kubiraba n'abakulu abansinga ne President Museveni ayinza okuba nga ali mu kubiraba kati. So njagala abakulu bonna kubanga leero olunaku lwa kukola bali mu offices zaabwe abamu balina TV buli omu alina TV. Eno TV y'eggwanga UBC kweri. So muzeyi tujja kulaba ntulwanirira obwenkanya omuntu omunaku oba ayina ssente oba tayina afune ki obwenkanya ate omuntu wababbi bamusalira omusango wetukwata ababbi ne tubasumulula mu abalamuzi namu abakooti kiba kibi kubanga naawe bagenda kubba olyoka omanye nti gye bali wali ababbi. Waliwo omulamuzi mukwano gwange yasumulula omubbi yalina ettaka wano wayitawo bbanga tono ng'ababbi naye bajja bamubbako ki nga batwala ettaka kati ng'agamba ababbi babbye ettaka lyange ng'amugamba wasumulula bali ababbi eryoli n'ogamba batuufu kati naawe omulamuzi omulala ajja kugamba nti abo babadde baki. So tubeere omwavu oba mugagga buli omu nga asinga ki tali omuntu ali aiguru w'amateeka omuntu akuba ibire bamusibe. So ekirungi obigambira abakulu bakuwuula olina lawyer tolina lawyer ati wereka abara abakooti abataiswire bajja garuka mu bajja bayibento ojja kubaloga bajja kufeeraawo.
Kati ekirala kyennyongerako kikino batwandika okufuna esente za PDM wayiseewo emyaka kumpi ndowooza giri 3 oba 2 awo
naye mulindeko muzeeyi ayina ente ate naye ayagala PDM. Bannange RDC jangu onyonyole PDM abazifuna bafaanana batya. Omugagga ayina ente ate naye ayagala miliyoni leka RDC abasomese ani alina okufuna sente zaki za PDM. RDC basomese mu ddaka 2.
Sebo Honorable Minister, esente zino eza parish development model zaabo abanaku abatalina kye bayina abatandika obutandisi. Yes, esoko tuli mu musomo kati tuli mu musomo bwemala okusomesa then tufune ebibuuzo nti abo abatabadde mu man economy abatalina kye babadde bakola gavumenti naye bajjeyo batandikise bawe entandikwa mu sente zino batumbule enterprises ezo bamanyi oba kulunda mbizi oba kulunda nkoko oba kulunda mbuzi amaka nago gaveeyo gabeeko n'ekye gatunda okubeera mu katale. Naye abo abali abaavu naddala abalina bye bafuna nti ye bw'abeera awo miliyoni agiraba nga pocket money oyo aba tasaanidde kufuna sente zino ali over and above.
Mukitegedde kyengamba kakati oli muzeeyi
ono omwami ayambadde kooti ya mitwalo 3.
muwulire kati muzeeyi agamba babba enteze yasigazaawo ente ntono ayagala PDM naye ate waliwo okumu atalina wadde pusi atalina wadde embwa atalina wadde kabizi. Mbadde nsaba omugagga oyo asekaleke sente z'abanaku wano abavaayo obuvira bafune ku ki si kyekyo abagamba nti azibalekere emikono waggulu. Muzeeyi toddamu kubanja sente za PDM ensi yonna egambye oyina kale woyo.
Honorable webala okujja Honorable nze nva Panyadoli naye nga bw'ogambye ku nsonga y'ettaka era nange neŋŋamba kansije enyimirire wano ngubuulire ekiva Panyadoli wano mu Mutunda.
Panyadoli nange ninawe ettaka ninawe faamu
webale Honorable
nenze saba nze nabba
tewabba lulyo Honorable naye byaffe tuli ku ranch 18 Honorable. Ranch 18 yaweebwa abantu abakosebwa okuva e Buduuda era kino mmanya
ya OPM ya office ya prime minister agenda mu maaso.
Kakati Honorable tubaddeko kuva ku mwaka kwa 2010 kyatuuse ekiseera ku mwaka kuno omwezi okwa January ranch yonna 18 ne kubaayo omuntu omu yasengako bamuyita investor ng'amanyako ye Moses Byenje
ate nga ettaka lya prime minister yaligulira mwe
ettaka lya prime minister
ate nga omugagga yaze n'agamba lirye n'ettaka lya gavumenti omugagga yalitutenga erirye. RDC olina kyomanyi ku ekyo?
RDC akimanyi yatuyamba.
Leka nnyonnyole bulungi leka nnyonnyole ekirungi ne MP waffe aveeyo ne MP ngenda muyita.
Honorable ekisooka mbadde njagala kumanya omwami ono oba ali IDP internally displaced person. Are you one? No. Honorable, ettaka eryo lya office ya prime minister under department of refugees n'ekyapa kya office ya prime minister. Ekyabeerawo abantu abamu mu ranch 18 bagenda ne bayita omuntu omu najja n'ayingirawo ne batandika okukolagana naye n'abawa n'obusente abamu n'abagulira amabaati n'akola biki naye twamanya okufuna ensonga ne tugenda ku ground ze kennyini natwala security committee ne ndagira ku ground nti ettaka eryo lya ttaka lya internally displaced persons. There are a few individuals abasigadde nga bo bakyakolagana naye alimawo just kasooli n'atunda. It is just personal arrangement. He does not own that land.
This man says he's evicting. You have evidence. You speak.
Panyadori, nze ndi chairman RCC wa Kiryandongo. Panyadori banaiba bange. Ne yesterday oyo omusajja gwe bagamba yabadde amenya amayumba. Nga omusajja omu atudde katebe balimye buli area yonna omusajja asigadde mu nyumba ne compound bagirimye ate nga muntu ava buduuda ate baamuleeta. So bye bagamba honorable abasajja be mwateeka wali abaava buduuda bali mu kubagoba.
Ko RDC jango labe ebifaananyi bino. Kakati kino ekintu RDC ebifaananyi ebyo. Ate ono chairman yagambye ono chairman mulamba. Chairman ono sifiri wagamba nti kituufu bali mu kumenya abantu. Ate RDC n'agamba bali mu arrangement. Tewali ayina kumenya nyumba ya refugee. Omuntu abundabunda ate bakumenya ogendewa.
Honorable, I want this chairman to come. We go to the ground together.
No, you go with the chairman.
Yes.
Listen.
Even MP has been there.
Linus,
yes.
You come and speak what you know. Nekatulize Linus. Kubanga ye mubaka wamwe.
Thank you, Chair.
You can explain to them, my brother.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Naleta timu ya babaka. The Speaker directed MPs abatula ku committee ya president okuja ebududa. That's when twategera nti I think mwezi gwokutaano. That's when twategera nti abantu baffe babagobanya kuki kutaka through an arrangement we didn't know. Kati nakola follow up. I even met the investor. Netugenda ku ground. Unfortunately, affected persons ate balos anti nze nakobana nechi ne investor, but I had gone to do fact finding. Kati Honorable Minister, nakubira Liliana Bay, Honorable Minister wa Disaster Simu State Minister. Nagamba nti wafuna kadde ajja kuja ku ground to sort out the matter. Naye mmanyi nti Minister watuwa kadde tujja kukuŋŋaanya abantu baffe bonna because ttaka liri mu manyaga Prime Minister's office. Then also there's a conflict with the Land Commission. They have conflicting interests there. So Minister wajja ajja kusortinga ensonga y'abakulu bano. She has not yet given me the date.
Can we get a court order stopping that man from destroying people's houses? Can the RDC instruct those people not to destroy people's houses?
Honorable Minister, my office is open. I am extremely open about this matter, and I have managed it. I want an individual to come to me and say my house was vandalized. I will go physically.
What did you say? Did they vandalize yours?
So mukwabo je bamenyera akayumba kange aketaka.
Goli mugisu. Oli mugisu. Etegeeza aba mugisu noja mu ranch 18. Baba leta. Katatori yamenye nyumba katategeraganye nawe. Ara disimbade nsaba tuleme okuzanyira mwene ensonga. Tugende ulindeko tugende tunoonyereze omwami oyo mugambe alekerawo okumenya ennyumba z'abanaku.
Yes, sir.
An internally displaced is internally displaced. Talina wagenda kati wonamenya ennyumba ye nga tasobola kulima eka 2 gavumenti enaaba eriisa abantu abo okutuukawa. So mugambe agenda pangisa ettaka eddala leke ettaka lya
omwami oyo talinaako ttaka kutaka okwo.
Lwaki amenya?
It is some of these individuals who are inviting him.
They should don't allow them. Tell them no one is allowed to rent land on OPM land. It is for refugees.
It is very okay, Honorable Minister. Abantu sekinomu bebaita omwami oyo na omwami twamugoba ku ground.
Fulumi ebipapula. Fulumi akuredi ebirango.
I will write to you.
Ogendane ku kyalo with the Honorable Linos.
Yes, sir.
With Honorable Jovia, because of our district, with the current MP, with the DISO, with Chairman LC5, go on that land, make a community baraza like now, tell people no one of you is allowed to rent, to give land to any other person. This land was given to you to sustain you and your family. It is for you to grow food and feed yourself as a refugee, as an internally displaced. If the rich people come and take over land, then the government will have more problems of internally displaced within a country. Government has given them land, again they're also renting it out.
Okay,
please, RDC, do it for the president. I'm sure the president is watching. Do it for him.
Honorable Member of Parliament, Honorable Minister, we are going to take your instructions to have a community baraza in Ranch 15.
When is it? When is that baraza?
Immediately. I'm going to issue letters tomorrow.
So that you can hold the meeting when?
Yes, you will get a copy, Honorable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Bigenda kugwa siecho. Omunaku tumukume. Omunaku tukolechi. So Honorable Gompek, Honorable RC5, Jovia, abakulu bonna abali mu district. Tulwanira omunaku wa wansi. Tuleme gavumenti omugaga yaze kubanga ono omuntu mwavu. Oli ajja mugamba kankuwa emitwalo 2 nimireko wano. Nasasula abantu 50 n'alima abo abantu bajja wano nga tebalina ttaka ekinavaamu bagenda kubba emmere y'abantu abalala okusobola okubeerawo kubanga bakuwadde eka 2 ate nawe ozipangisiza tolaba nti obeera mulalo tumalewo obusiru.
Honorable Minister, nze nyina issues zange nga 2. Esooka ensonga z'amataka mu Kiryandongo tetufunangako omuntu ayimirira wano nga gwe Minister n'oyogera bw'oti. Siimye nnyo Minister. Ekisooka nze banzaalidde wano in 1995 government ya NRM yakwata ettaka lya Bunyoro ranching scheme n'erigabira abantu n'ebawa allocation form nga za myaka 5 ne restructuring ate n'eddamu n'ereeta land n'ejjamasi n'egireeta wano naye kuva olwo abantu bano boolaba tebasobola kufuna byapa.
Byapa lindako lwaki bafuna byapa ate nange wenajja wano nasanga oli nga ina allocation ya eka 2 ne musasula sente ne bampa ekyapa lwaki abo tebafuna kyapa.
Honorable nzija ku nsonga eyo bw'oba tolina sente zisuka miliyoni 5 tebakuwa kyapa wano.
Lindako chairman wa RC5 jangu
nyine endala
nedda njagala chairman wa RC5 ye governor wa district achimbuliro bakituufu. RDC chairman, is that true?
Honorable Minister, getting a land title unless you have 50 million shillings is not a true statement. Unless there is evidence, we can sit down and we follow up and make a correction on that. But I've been here, I've not seen anybody complaining to me that I've been requested to pay in 50 million shillings.
Anigwe basaba milioni 5 mukolere chapa kutakalire bamuwa ekana kubanga ettaka eryo lisinga lyalinga eka 4 eka 5. Allocation zabanga za eka ameka 4 ku 5 era family bafunanga abantu 5 ne bawokoza eka 2. So who was asked for money to get a title? So I don't want you people to tell lies. Tell the truth, nothing but the truth. If it is maybe 4 square miles, 2 square miles, 50 million, that is okay. Because you have to pay stamp duty, you have to pay 1.5%. There's some tax you pay.
Ekisooka bw'ogenda kusaba ekyapa bakugamba wano ettaka lya NFA siriryo. Ettaka lya NFA ate ng'omuntu alina allocation form nga gavumenti yamuwa.
No, nafuna ettaka myaka 3 nga sinafuuka minisita. Erimu naligula ku muzeeyi Zarubara mumanyi.
Tumumanyi.
Zarubara yanguze ettaka nampaka allocation form ke n'engamba surveyor wa wano wamuyita Roni, district surveyor, n'agenda n'asurveyinga n'emwasereza survey million 3 n'aleeta form omusolo gwa gavumenti gwe twasasula mutono ne bankolera ekyapa kyange nkirina. Saali minisita. Sasasula milioni ameka?
Honorable.
Kati gwe bakusabye sente?
Honorable, waliwo na evidence nga ofisi ya kawo ewandiikira Ministry of Lands eyamba abantu ebawe ebyapa. Evidence weri. Twakola ne search n'empapula.
Kawo jangu oyogere. Leka kawo kubanga waba yawandika je yayogere yawandika ku nsonga ki. Kawo jangu oyogere by'omanyi.
100.7 FM. Era kariaba ijukuru wakawaika.
Kati muleke kawo ayogere kikyamanyi ku ttaka eryo byayogerako.
Honorable Minister, I am a new cow in this district, and I have not heard about what the complainant is talking about.
Kigambe mu lunyoro bakiwule tibakuwulire.
Honorable Minister, nyawendi kawo muyaka omu district muno. Ebintu by'omukuru ono akubazaho tinkabihuliireho.
Oweekitiibwa Minisita, nzikiriza nkunyonyola bulungi ensonga
kale nyonyola
neyanza ssebo. Kati ekiriwo mukama wange kiriwo ekiti. Disitulikiti yawandiikira Solicitor General ng'emuga nti abantu baafuna allocation letters ku mataka. Naye disitulikiti esanga obuzibu okukola ebyapa ku ttaka olwedde nga lirina ekyapa ye position ya disitulikiti. Mukama wange mu Kiryandongo disitulikiti mulimu forest reserve za mirundi ebiri. Mulimu Nyamakere ng'eriko 15 square miles. Mulimu Kibeeka ng'eriko 36.9 square miles. Naye amataka ago gonna nga gakola 51.9 square miles gavumenti agawa abantu. Naye tusanze obuzibu obutagafunako byapa ng'ate disitulikiti batuufu tebayinza kugaba ebyapa ku ttaka eririko ekyapa. Mukama wange mbadde nkusaba
kati lindako liriko ekyapa kya NFA
esebo.
Hapana, ettaka eryo nze nafuna ekyapa banange bino byenjogera mbimanyi. I got a title actually nakagulawo eka nakagulawo emirundi ena. Olide sali munene nali siri minister. Kati mwabasaba sente babasaba meka
kati Oweekitiibwa Minisita,
abavubuka bagala kubuuka mu ndowooza then accountability ekomewo. Tukomawo ku accountability.
Oweekitiibwa Minisita, maliriza ensonga eno. Mukama wange eriyo ranches nga bazigazeetinga nga za forest naye zaatundibwa 15 yemu ku zo, 20 yemu ku zo,
abavubuka
yemu ku zo,
tugenda fenzi tugenda mu accountability eya sente zammwe bani abazifuna mu muluka ki chairman yani then mumbulire nti ekituufu nga tugamba kiwedde. Muwulidde kati kaona muzeeyo omukadde katumwe ekyasa ayogere. Tunula mu kamera.
Honorable Minister,
tunula wali muzeeyi.
Honorable Minister, njama baragange matayo kaijanazo golden hammer NRM party in power. Honorable Minister, tukusaba
bazo olinde muterere golden hammer engaro bani ba golden hammer niwo balesere government enu mukura mubaze mutere engaro za kabiri golden hammer.
Radio 7.
Bano nubo NRM party in power. Mumuterere mungaro party in power.
Radio 7.
Honorable Minister, kusaba bintu bibiri. Aba historical tubakaitira nango Museveni abakiryandongo. Omuseveni abanakuiza batuleka nzai. Na atuwetere abayusi yenu kaba historical otweteku tubaze ebikutuluma okumuseveni.
Alika ndaka alinka Karwanga ati Karwanga mugamba tungire muzeeyo nukada agenda mukoro gwa Museveni kyakatano. Lindawo Jovi yakore transport ya watwale Masindi. Muzeeyo agenda kuba Masindi kyakatano. Mugamba aroba historical abarugire Kiryandongo mbabo abarole okusara okwe. Awulire njakikola we bali muno kwada mugamba. Golden hammer mungaro
100.7 FM.
Gotta get a voice.
100.7 FM Radio 7 Eirakaria ijukuru bakabarega Eirakaria ijukuru bakabarega
Kusima muno mukama ruhanga kulesera minister kaita abanaka bakusemba yo tukatungago omwanya gwona gokuja kusemberera abantu abakuru ati nensonga yange eyeitaka mbona saiba muno eitaka lyange likandeke babazaire bange
dirinka itaka lyawe
eitaka lyange lirani mukono gumu eko
ukagenda mu office ya radisa kakurora
kaya nana tere ripoti kaitu nkaba nindimo musiri
akwata iro wali nkamu boinano waza ijana ara deputy radisa akwata iro arika ija kwaso mkaikurono
eitaka lyange
linda o nkukwasogo kwenda tunge report mu wiki emu atugambire byo kungamba geno musobole byona werezogo mkaikura gamba
kaitu ensonga nkaikia kuli
atano mukolerechi ati mukolerechi.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Kwenda kutwara omukisa gono kusima Minister Balam na chairperson wange wa NRM Kiryandongo District, Honorable Ngompeke Lenos. Honorable Minister, concern yange eriemu amabara gange banyetaka Heru Simon Tadeu nduga mukigumba town council. Baitu mu wiki emu oba wiki ibiri I was surprised. Mazire myaka over 20 years ndi mu NRM. Ndi chairperson wa NRM akiaro kyange ndi chairperson wa NRM award level. Baitu mukyaizire akunominating a president Museveni nkesanga ibara lyange bali deleting mu register. So at this point my nyenda
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Naku 17 zimaze okweyawula ku mwezi ogw'omwenda omwaka tuli mu 2025 nkwaniriza ku UBC TV amawulire oli ku ga UBC leero nzo Shaidat Nasaku ni Elizabeth Nakakoni ku lw'abannaffe abakozesa obubonero nga bulijjo kekana akadde ke twakulaganyisa okutuusaako ebafudde mu ggwanga gyosobodde okutuukako ne gye tusobodde kutuuka bingi bye tukuleetedde mu gw'olwaleero nzikiriza nsooke nkubagulize ku ebyo ebinywedde mu binnabyakendo. Sweden bakuwa Uganda obuwumbi 5 mu myaka 5 okulonda abavubuka n'abasuubuzi mu NRM Kwansha BRDC balabuddwa Nema balumbye Luweero ne basengula abeesenza mu ntobazi so nga ate n'empaka z'okuvuganya ku bazimbye emifumbi kwa wiikendi eno. kale ekitundu kyaffe ekisooka tukitandise ne gavumenti ya Sweden yeeyamye okuvujjirira Uganda n'obukadde bwa $150 zino nga zibalirirwamu obuwumbi 54 eza Uganda okumala emyaka 5. Omubaka wa Sweden mu Uganda Maria Hakansson bino abitegeezezza Ssaabaminisita wa Uganda Robina Nabbanja mu nsisinkano gye babaddemu mu ofiisi ya Ssaabaminisita mu Kampala.
Eggwanga lya Sweden lirudde nga lirina enkolagana ennungi ne Uganda era lirimu ku mawanga agavujjirira Uganda ensimbi. Kati Sweden etegeezezza nti mu nteekateeka emyaka 5 eriko obuyambi bwegenda okuwa eggwanga Uganda. Mu nsisinkano gy'abaddemu ne Ssaabaminisita wa Uganda Robina Nabbanja, omubaka wa Sweden mu Uganda Maria Hakansson ategeeza nti Sweden egenda kuvujjirira Uganda obukadde bwa $150 zino nga zibalirwamu obuwumbi 54 eza Uganda okumala emyaka 5.
We confirm our commitment to support Uganda in your journey towards economic growth and prosperity. My government decided on a new 5-year strategy for our bilateral cooperation that will starts this year and then will continue until 2029. It has a total commitment of $150 million. This is the bilateral strategy. We have then regional strategies, global strategies that comes down to Uganda, and also humanitarian support. So if we look at the entirety of the different funding to Uganda, not counting our core support to UN, I think in 2024 it was around $40 million. So Uganda is one of our key development partners in Africa and actually globally.
Ssaabaminisita Nabbanja yeebazizza eggwanga lya Sweden olw'obuyambi bwe lizeriwa Uganda.
I'm also happy to note that our partnership is based on our shared vision for inclusive and sustainable development. I particularly appreciate your support for job creation for our youth and women. This is critical because over 70% of Ugandans aged between 30 to 0 years is a young population.
Nabbanja asabye eggwanga lya Sweden okuyambako Uganda okulabirira ababundabunda.
The support from our partners has since dwindled. We continue to suffer internally. We are even failing to feed those people.
The refugee situation, and obviously, I hope that how impressed we are by the role Uganda is playing, providing a safe haven to close to 2 million refugees now, more than any other country. So what I can say is that a large part of our support is directed to refugee hosting areas. So in that way, it should benefit both host communities and refugees.
Hakansson ategeezezza Ssaabaminisita nti gavumenti ya Sweden egenda kuyambako Uganda okussa ssente mu kuzimba oluguudo lw'eggaali.
And specifically the SGR that will connect Uganda with Kenya. When my minister was here in March, he met with the Minister of Transport Works and to discuss this and present what Sweden could offer and our experience on working with the SGR project in Tanzania, which had the same contractor. It's the Turkish company in this case.
Era ategeezezza nti baakuyambako Uganda mu kussa ensimbi mu kuzimba layini y'amasannyalaze okuva e Karuma okudda e Tororo.
The Karuma Tororo transmission line and substations, which will help increase access to electricity, lower the cost of electricity, increase grid reliability, and benefit a lot of communities and, of course, Uganda in general. This is a project where we have this Swedish company, Kalpataru Power.
But I want to also say we have an industrial park in Mbale. I want it to go through Mbale. Then to avoid again another cost that will lead to Mbale when you have bypassed Mbale.
Woofiisi y'omukulembeze w'eggwanga balabudde nti bakangavula omubaka yenna owa gavumenti aneenyigira mu kutaataaganya okulonda okw'abavubuka ba NRM n'abasuubuzi okuteekebwa okubeerawo enkya. Okulonda kuno kwa kubeera ku bitebe bya disitulikiti, okulondako abanaakiika ku lukiiko lwa NRM olw'oku ntikko, so n'okukwatira NRM bendera mu kulonda okujja.
Olunaku olw'enkya olwokuna nga 18 omwezi ogwa Septemba, abakiise ba NRM okuva mu bitundu by'eggwanga bwe bagenda okulonda obukulembeze bw'ekibiina ki NRM ku mutendera gw'obusuubuzi so n'abavubuka. Mu mbeera eno woofiisi y'omukulembeze w'eggwanga ng'era be baluŋŋamya ab'emirimu gy'aba RDC babalabudde obutagezaako kuvuya kulonda kuno nga bateekamu kyekubiira n'okunyigiriza abamu.
Kulonda kw'enkya obuvunaanyizibwa bw'aba RDC kulaba nga okulonda kugenda mu maaso mu ddembe erisinga obulungi nga tewali akuba munne, tewali kulwana, tewali kuyomba, tewali kugulirira oli naleta ssente obukadde nga ekisawo nga kirimu obukadde 3 nakitibaawo n'atandika okugenda mu layini nga ajja abantu eri abagabira nti mudde eno.
Omuteesiteesi omukulu mu woofiisi y'omukulembeze w'eggwanga Alhaji Yunus Kakande agambye nti omulimu gwabwe gwa kulaba nga wabeerawo obutebenkevu mu kulonda okwo.
Okulaba embeera y'okwekuuma y'ebyokwerinda nga eri wamu wonna. So gwe mulimu gwe tuwadde ba RDC ate tebagezaako okusapootinga okuwagira abeesimbyewo ne balaga oludda lwe baguddeko. Tebagwa ku ludda olumu bo babeere nga bali awo tebaliko kyekubiira.
Wabaddewo n'ebitiŋŋana nga bwe waliwo abeesimbyewo abamu abafujjiddwako eddusu omukulembeze w'eggwanga so n'abakulembeze abatali bamu mu gavumenti. Bino Kakande abijunguludde.
Abamu balina batabani baabwe abeesimbyewo mu bintu bino aga nti nze mutabani wange gwe njagala yaba awangula, oyo n'akubira n'abamu amasimu ku RDC bange n'abakubira nti njagala mwannyinaze oyo oba mutabani wange yaba awangula, n'ateekamu ne ssente ze, n'akozesa n'abanene abamu mu gavumenti nti munyambe owange ono yaba ayitamu. Naye nga yo nga gavumenti teyina official candidate gwetadde abuli abavubuka balonde na mirembe, omuvubuka aneemajinga nga yayiseemu yajja okubeera omukulembeze.
Ensonga y'emu eno ey'okukuuma obutebenkevu mu kalulu ak'olunaku olw'enkya ekkaatirizibwa omwami Luzige ng'ono yakulira bana NRM abawangaalira mu bendobendo ya South Africa.
That tomorrow we expect every youth to be part of this exercise. Because if you are not part of this exercise, eventually you will be the problem of the country or the problem of the party.
Kakande mu nsinkano y'emu ne bannamawulire ategeezezza nga bwe waliwo ba RDC abawera 40 abaasindikiddwa okulambula e Buyindi babeeko ne bye bayigayo. Nze Robert Onyango.
Webale nnyo Robert Onyango. Ababaka ba Parliament ku ludda oluvuganya bawakanya ekya gavumenti okutondawo ebifo ebyobukulembeze ebisoba mu 30 okwetooloola eggwanga. Okusinziira ku babaka okutondawo ebifo bino kyakwongeza ensaasaanya n'okuzingamya obuweereza olw'okwagala okusanyusa bannakigwanyizi. Nabyo katubifune.
Eno ensi yalibadde n'ababaka nga 150 kubanga tosobola kuŋŋamba mu the more the MPs, the more the services delivered to the people. But in fact it is the opposite. Sente zisasula omubaka wa Parliament kati babagulira emmotoka, amafuta, ababaka waliwo n'ab'enjawulo mukko be bawaayo obuntuntu obw'enjawulo mukko abali eri ku regime. Kakati bw'otunuulira ne bannansi bonna bali totally suffocated. They have lost everything including their minds. Kati kyekiseera ffe abamu ku babaka abakyetegeerera okugamba enough is enough. Bano ababaka be bagenda okuleeta abasatu tebeetaagisa ate n'ekyokubiri tuli ababaka 5 at least twalibadde tuleeta etteeka nga buli disitulikiti eriwo mu Uganda ekiikirirwa ababaka 2, omubaka omusajja n'omubaka omukyala ne bwe tunakirowoozesa nti ebyobufuzi ye alpha and omega bannansi ne basigala nga bafaanana nga bwe bafaanana ate ne bannansi ne baleeta ekika ky'abantu abatategerekeka wano mu paalamenti olumu abamu beekwasa mbu ku geeti waliwo omuzimu mbw'oli ajja n'obwongo bwe bw'atuukaawo ku geeti mbw'omuzimu ne gumwambala n'obwongo bwe bwonna ne bugendera awo naye ekyo nze ng'omusajja akkiriza Katonda ndowooza kiva ku kika ky'abantu be mulonda.
Ky'okugujula mu disitulikiti n'ekyalo kifuke disitulikiti tekijja kuyamba bantu kufuna buweereza butuufu mu mirimu, tekijja kwongera musolo gukuŋŋaanyizibwa, tekijja kwongera byanjigiriza kugenda mu maaso. Paalamenti omwaka mulamba guyise nga njiwadde amabago ng'ekimu ku byo byandibadde biyamba eggwanga abo baagala ennyo zi disitulikiti addeko okugenda mu kintu ekinene kye twayita advanced devolution, enkola erimu okugabana obuyinza n'ensimbi mu ngeri etegeerekeka, kubanga abantu baffe babawadde zi disitulikiti bw'obabuuza baabawadde ki ku baana bammwe abaagala okugenda ku ssomero, ku malwaliro ageetaaga okubeera mu mbeera ennungi, ku makubo amabi agali mu bitundu byammwe, ku bwavu oli mu kitundu kyammwe. Singa nkira ne nnangirira nti bawadde disitulikiti bamba wadde ki? Ndowooza nti abakulembeze abo balina okuyamba abantu be bakulembera babatwale ku kisingako awo, okusinga okubatwala mu byobufuzi ebyekiyita mu luggya ebyokugujulagujula ebitundu. Sibikirizaamu era ffe mu DF ekiwandiiko kyaffe kye twakola kye nakolamu ababago g'amateeka genata mu paalamenti ebyo twabiwakanya nga twogera ku buyinza obugenda mu bitundu mu ngeri y'omuggundu, obuyinza obw'okukulembera abantu, obuyinza obw'ensimbi ozikozesa okusinziira ku bwetaavu bw'abantu, so si bubajjobajjo bwa disitulikiti n'ebintu ebifaana bwe bityo ne constituencies. The community that are jubilating because of the gerrymandering, I can assure you we are given hot air because that won't improve service delivery. You don't have a better deal in the form of districts. Instead, you're going to have this district parasiting on your little resources, and therefore it's not helping.
Batategeera nabo balowooza bye balowooza bye bitegeerekeka, kye muva mulaba nti kati eggwanga we tuli buli omu yeebuuza munne kiki.
Ab'ekitongole kya National Environment Management Authority NEMA babakanye n'ogw'okubangula abakolera mu factory ennene engeri gye basobola okukakalabyamu emirimu gyabwe awatali kutaataaganya butonde bwansi. Factory kwe batandikidde zisangibwa mu disitulikiti 3 okuli ey'e Luweero, Masinde ne Hoima.
Ab'ekitongole kya NEMA nga bakulembeddwamu abakulira Dr. Kankwasa Barirega babitaddemu engatto ne boolekera ewali kampuni ya Victoria Sugar Company ekola sukaali okumanya oba bassa mu nkola mateeka agaateekebwawo okuttaakiriza obutonde bw'ensi.
How we can strengthen our working relationship to ensure that your operations are more sustainable and more socially acceptable.
Ne Minisita Omubeezi owa Kampala Kabuye Kyufa Togabye abaddewo era n'ategeeza nti ekisinga okutawanya kampuni nga zino kwe kuvuganya okusibwa ku kyamaguzi kimu.
N'enteekateeka oba enkola yeri liberalized nti omuntu bw'aleeta ekikajjo kye wano kujjako nga baddewo ekizibu oba breakdown mu factory tusobola kumala n'essaawa 24 nga n'essente zo teziri kwakaawo. Ekyokubiri baddira abantu ne babafuula kimu kyabwe nti ne bw'ogenda okupima minzaani ogitunulako n'omanya kiro zendeese ate ne zivaamu akasente kubula kikoyagala. Kale ebintu ebyo ne bijja nga bireeta obuzibu bingi naye ng'ate ekirala nti yubbanga NEMA babunaku bajja bo bakola omulimu gwabwe okulaba nti balondoola balabe nti ebintu bye babalagira biteekeddwa mu nkola.
Abakulira factory okuli eya Kinyarwa ne Victoria bali kubiboogedde kwekebejjebwa okubaddewo.
Anti ffe nga kampani nga twongera okuimprovinga buli challenge ejja naffe tufuna solution gye tukola ki gye tuteekawo. So twinstallinga online air monitoring system okukakasa nti n'aba-NEMA babeere Kampala basobola okulaba environment emissions ezikolebwa mu environment zifaanana zitya.
mawulire ga UBC leero kwokyali kakati omuvuzi wa loole atomedde owa bodaboda ku makya ga leero n'afiirawo mbulaga. Akabenje kano kabadde ku luguudo oluva e Sembabule ng'odda eggomba. Motoka ekoze akabenje kano eri ku nnamba UBG 754Q nga kitegeerekese nti agibaddemu ekiseera akabenje we kagwiriddewo si yenna nnyini era n'obumanyirivu mu kuvuga abadde tabulina. Poliisi wetuuse akabenje kano we kagudde n'ejjawo ebisigalira by'omugenzi n'ebitwala mu ddwaliro ekkulu e Sembabule ayongera okwekebejjebwa.
Kusaba gavumenti etuyambe eteekemu ampusi kubanga wano wakafiira abantu bana.
Banywa bunywi baana bavuga emmotoka kuno nga batamidde walagi banywa enjaga banywa ebitamiiza buli kitamiiza kuno kwekiri.
Ono omuvubuka atomedde oba akoze accident mumanyi era mukwano gwange kubera tuli myaka gye gimu. Bakutte ebisumuluzo ne babimuwa nga bannyusa akawungeezi ne babimuwa abeeko munne gwabitwalira ono n'agenda mu bbaala n'anywa n'agenda n'ebisumuluzo eka.
Mbiwa pikipiki eno n'emmotoka byonna bibadde biva ku sayidi y'erutunku bwezityo nga zidda sayidi z'eno ekyabi era ng'owa pikipiki yali mu maaso g'emmotoka eno wabula webatuuse ku kyalo kino ekimanyiddwa nga kyabi ow'emmotoka ono n'agenda maaso n'abeera nga atomera pikipiki eno emabega era dereeva n'afiirawo mbulaga saako n'ababadde mu mmotoka betuwuliddeko nti babadde baana ba ssomero abadde batwalibwa ku ssomero ne bakosebwa bya nsusso aye ne baddusibwa mu ddwaliro etannaba kumanyika. Ekividdeko akabenje kano kikyanoonyerezebwako nawankubadde kiwanuuzibwa nti omugoba w'emmotoka ono alayika abadde avugisa kimama.
Kale omugenzi omwoyo gwe tusaba Omukama agulamuza kisa. Ebyo n'ebisingawo tujja kuba tubyeyongeza. Tugenda kuwummulamu katono nnyo UBC leero tukomawo n'ekitundu ekyokubiri.
Ebiseera by'okuzaayo abaana mu masomero tebiteekwa kukaluubiriza n'akatono. Eno kusimba nnyiriri mpanvu kano kalipagano ka bidduka. Simanya kuzunga na banka siripusi. Kati osobola okusasula school fees z'omwana wo ate n'okola n'ebirala ntoko ku ssimu ye ey'omu ngalo. Ekikola kyangu nnyo. Nyiga bunyizi *155*8 ogoberera ebikulagiriddwa oba okozese app ya MTN Momo. Ate kati okola ki olwaleero? MTN Mobile Money Uganda Limited erungamizibwa banka enkulu eya Uganda.
Coffee Spirit, Simba Gin. Coffee Spirit, Simba Gin. Check under the cup. SMS the code. Wangule bilabo. Tulaga manyi. Karuka sita wabuza.
Masaba maji. Masaba maji.
Bikole Masavu near Premier Distilleries. Simply buy Coffee Spirit or Simba Gin. Check under the cap, send the code to 6688 and stand a chance to win border borders, tuk-tuks, cash, airtime, flat screens, mobile phones and a grand prize of 50 million Uganda shillings. This promotion is valid for a limited time only. Terms and conditions apply. Alcohol is not for sale to persons under 18. Please drink responsibly.
Special announcement. The NRM Secretary General, Right Honorable Richard Todwong, informs all NRM members that Youth and Entrepreneurs League elections and voting of youth parliamentary flag bearers will take place this week on Thursday, the 18th of September 2025 in all districts across the country. All candidates are advised to issue appointment letters to not more than 2 polling agents from members of the Electoral College to witness the polling process. On polling day, voters shall convene at the venue by 10 a.m. and names read from the voters' register to confirm eligibility. The presiding officer shall then ask voters to line behind agents or posters for candidates of their choice and results announced after loud counting. The final tallying of results and declaration of winners shall be done at the National Tally Center. Long live NRM, long live President Museveni.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating
eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight? Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Alright, listen up. Colgate is on a mission.
It's kind of a big thing.
Colgate Herbal uses traditional nature's herbs and combines it with Colgate Science for healthy gums and strong teeth.
New Colgate Herbal with Salt combines traditional nature's herbs with a pinch of salt and Colgate Science. A natural recipe for strong teeth and healthy gums.
The Uganda Cooperative Alliance invites cooperators and the general public to the National Cooperative Conference 2025 on Thursday 18th September at Kololo National Celebration Grounds to celebrate our achievements to date. The conference will be graced by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, as chief guest. The highlight will be the launch of the National Cooperative Savings and Credit Society Limited, a precursor to the National Cooperative Bank. Come one, come all.
Honorable Fred Biamukama, Minister of State for Works and Transport in charge of transport, invites you to the second phase of the 4-acre model campaign in Greater Bunyoro sub-region. The event will take place at Nalweyo Primary School Playground, Behimba Road, on Saturday 20th September 2025 at 10 a.m. and will be graced by His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni. All residents, civil servants, and leaders from the districts that make up Greater Hoima, Greater Masindi, Greater Chibale, and neighboring areas are encouraged to attend in large numbers. This initiative, led by the President, aims to bring ordinary people into the money economy by showcasing farmers who have succeeded in the 1-acre model, 2-acre model, 3-acre model, and 4-acre model. Join local leaders and residents in learning how small land can be used to enhance food security and socio-economic growth. Don't miss this opportunity to witness the transformative impact on local communities.
Mu kuwummulamu okwo tweyongeddeyo n'ekitundu ekyokubiri. Ssaabakunzi wa NRM okuva mu maka g'omukulembeze w'eggwanga Robert Lwakandale akubiriza abavubuka okukuuma emirembe mu biseera bino ng'eggwanga lyeteekerateekera okulonda kwa bonna okwa 2026. Abagambye kino kisobokera ddala singa bannayuganda bonna babeera bumu. Mu mbeera y'emu asabye abavubuka bano okukuuma ebikoleddwa n'okwongera enkulaakulana. Y'omu era akoowodde bannayuganda okuŋŋaanira e Kololo nga 23 omwezi guno nga Pulezidenti Museveni ayogerako eri eggwanga ng'amaze okwewandiisa okuvuganya ku kifo ky'omukulembeze w'eggwanga ekisanja ekirala.
Abavubuka obutakkiriza kuba babuzaabuza. Abavubuka be bakulembeze b'enkya baddako. So kyova laba ntera okugamba abazadde linga babazadde buvunaanyizibwa bw'abazadde okuteekateeka abaana okusinga okubateekateekera. Bw'oteekateeka omwana abeera mukulembeze ow'ekitiibwa ate ow'enkya era mbasaba n'akalulu k'abavubuka akagenda kuddamu. Abavubuka mukuume emirembe. Tegeera ate bw'oba ogenze mu kalulu tegeera ebintu bibiri ogenda kusinga oba bagenda kusinga. Ate ne nsaba ebibiina bigenda kuvuganya wa pulezidenti tusiimeko ebikoleddwa then tuwabuleko ebitabana kukola ki ebitanaba kukolerwa. Byakoze mu ggwanga birabika era weebiri bingi tetukyasuubiza kino ekisaawe kyakukuuma ebikoleddwa mu Uganda mwebiri kati beetaaga kukuuma. So ennaku z'omwezi 23 bannayuganda mwenna ow'ekitiibwa Jenerali Kaguta Museveni bw'amala kwewandiisa genda Kololo ayogereko eri eggwanga naye ffe twetegese nga NRM pasenti gyaffe genda kweyongerako nnyo ebikoreddwa wano mu Uganda mwebiri bw'oba olonda President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni oba olonda nkulaakulana mu ggwanga oba olonda mirembe oba kuswaddiiro emyaka 5 ebyobugaga bwe bigenda kukuumibwa security mu Uganda mweri so emyaka 5 eno nkyemanyi owekitiibwa President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni akalulu agenda kawuuta buva eri abantu banoonya kalulu bamanyi enguudo weeziri mu ggwanga amasanyalaze weegali wegatandika okutuuka gajja amasomero weegali naye owekitiibwa President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni atugamba bino eno nkulaakulana ya bonna si nyingiza ya waka kyova olaba ateera kutuganaga musomese abantu engeri gye basobola kuva mu bwavu.
Kakati akulira emirimu mu katale ka Kinyolo mu kibuga Lugazi Prose Namutebi akakasizza nga bwe babaza amateeka amapya okukangavula abagufudde omugano okumokola n'okwesittaza abasuubuzi n'abayise so nga n'abakyafu bakutanzibwa. Amateeka amagya galiko abagasanyukidde so nga n'abeegulidde erinnya mu kumokola bageekokkodde.
Abantu bajja bannabe muba bannabe nga mukyali muno olemera muno n'offa ebintu bya banno ekyo kireeteddwa ssaawa 3 n'obusirikale n'abatuuzizza byajjo ekiŋŋambisa abaana bonna okuva ku myaka 18 okukka wansi sibaagala mu katale nga bali ku ssomero era sibanzikiriza abaana kusanga mwana myaka 18 wange okukkaawo ng'ali mu katale badde bano abato nandibakkirizaamu naye abasajja bakasasiro bakoye okuyola gasiya mu namba mu kasasiro kati abaana bonna mbakulu sina solution gye ngenda kukola
naye otukkiriza abaana tugenda tandika okuva leero tukusaba musango
ekyabalema ekyo
tugenda kikola okuba kati amateeka gatandise okukola ki tukusaba
Kakati District Governor wa Rotary mu Uganda ne Tanzania Christian Kyeyune Kawooya asabye abalinawo okuyamba kubeetaaga naddala abakyala abasuuliridde okuzaala abatalina yasirira. Kawooya bino abyogeredde ku kifo ekigaba obujjanjabi obusookerwako ekya Hope Clinic e Lukuli bw'abadde awaayo ebimu ku bintu ebinaayambako okutuusa obuweereza eri abantu. Hope Clinic etuusa obuweereza eri abantu abasoba mu 7.
gye twanukula omulanga gw'abamaama n'abaana nga bazaalibwa nga tugamba katuleete enkola empya mu Hope Clinic Lukuli. Hope Clinic Lukuli ebadde erina wansi nga si wakole bulungi naye kati aba Rotary Clubs zino 3 ne bagamba kabate omukago nga bakolagana nga clubs 3 nga batunuulira okuddaabiriza Hope Clinic nga bawa abakyala n'abaana abazaalibwa ebintu ebyokukozesa ze bayita mama kits nga babawa emifaliso nga babawa obufaliso bw'abaana n'ekirala nga balaba nti nno baleeta ebirala ebisobola okuyamba bamaama okuzaala obulungi.
Tulina sementi owa bulijjo naye batuyambye okusaamutayo ze zijja tuyamba okugiyonjanga obulungi. Era baddaabiriza n'ebinaabiro byaffe ne toilet ne bazikyusa ekigenda okwanguyiza abalwadde baffe okuba nga bakozesa ebifo ebiyonjo.
Tusimbye n'emiti egy'ebibala. Tulina emiyembe, enfene, ovakado, emiti egyetaagisibwa okubeera nti abantu bafunako ebibala bibayamba okuzza obulamu bwabwe obujja. Ate n'emiti egiyamba ensiri okubeera nga zikola ki tezibeera mu kitundu.
Small acts of charity becomes a tree and birds come and build nests in it. You don't know how
Mu mawulire g'ebyemizannyo enteekateeka zonna ez'empaka z'akanyama wa Central omwaka 2025 ziwedde. Empaka za kubeera mu kibangirizi kya bannamakolero e Lugogo wano mu Kampala ku lw'omukaaga luno. Nabeka tubifune.
Abazimba mifumbi abasoba 50 basuubirwa ku wiikendi eno mpaka z'abakanyama abasajja n'abakyala ez'amasekkati g'eggwanga. Empaka za kubeera ku kibangirizi kya bannamakolero wano e Lugogo.
Wano mu Central Region wetubadde tugenda obba nti tusembera okutegeka empaka eza regional qualifiers era nga zino ze tuliko amajimu gonna agali mu Buganda Region twongera obbakunga n'okuba nti tubayita ku mpaka zino eno mujje tubeerewo kuba guno omuzannyo gwaffe okulaba nti tugukyusakyusa n'ogukola ki n'okugusitula bweyongera okuba nti guyitimuka n'okuba nti tuleeta abazannyi abapya mu muzannyo nkakasa bagule Martin mbadde temumulabangako.
Bikakasiddwa mu kutongozebwa kw'empaka zino mu lukuŋŋaanya oluteekeddwa ku wooteeri y'Amamerito wali ebweyogerere. Empaka z'omulundi guno ziteekeddwa olw'okujjukira yaliko Ssengule mu buzito bwa lightweight Aksam Kisekka eyava mu bulamu bw'ensi eno mu mwaka oguwedde. Abawanguzi baakugabana ensimbi obukadde 10 ng'omusajja waakuwangulako obukadde 5 ate omukazi akakadde kamu.
Then omukyala agenda bawangula akakadde ka Uganda kalamba. Sente ezisigaddeyo zigenda zigabanyizibwa mu bibinja ng'ebyabaliko obulemu. Tuyinako abaana babeera bambadde ebinu aba fiziiki nabo bayinako ku ssente. Tuyina n'ebirabo bingi okuva mu Roseform basponsa baffe abalungi. Tuyina ebirabo bingi okuva mu Suplex Gym kuba yo nga yo Suplex Gym yeewaayo okulaba nti ekyusa omuzannyo guno ogwa bodybuilding.
Abamu ku basuubirwa mu mpaka zino okuliko Daniel Mwesigwa, Martin Baguli, Ronnie Kaka, Hassan Sentongo, Farouk Miyaji ne Hussein Kato.
Anti kati abawagizi bo bajje nga bamanyi nti package yo ejja ku stage ebanga esukkawo oba esukkako.
Abakazi bajja kusubwa nnyo Nantame g'omwaka oguwedde Zulaika Najjuma wabula nga bajja kunyumirwa nnyo Patricia Nakafeero ne Shamina Mukyala. Empaka z'abaliko obulemu nazo zijja kubeeramu abantu nga Shafik Mutyaba ne Aisha Beauty.
Abawagizi bange temulina okusuubira buwanguzi bwokka, buwanguzi bwereere era sigenda password. So banaye mujje mu bungi, mujje mu mpagire, mujje mu supporting ennaku z'omwezi 2 tugenda kubeera lwa Saturday, tugenda kubeera ku Marshall Grounds e Lugogo.
Empaka zino nga ziwedde amaaso gajja kwolekezebwa Mr. Uganda. Kola empaka za Mr. 001 East Africa ezisuubirwa okubeerako n'obugombe.
UBC leero tukusiima buli lw'osalawo okutegesa amaaso ekitundu ekyokubiri tukikomekereza wano tetugenda kusukkawo nze Shaidat Nassaku ne Elizabeth Nakakoni kulaba naffe abakozesa obubonero atakumira mpeera kutukumire tusinkana olunaku olw'enkya akadde keekamu sula bulungi era
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
All right, listen up. Colgate is on a mission.
It's kind of a big thing.
Colgate Herbal uses traditional nature's herbs and combines it with Colgate Science for healthy gums and strong teeth.
New Colgate Herbal with Salt combines traditional nature's herbs with a pinch of salt and Colgate Science. A natural recipe for strong teeth and healthy gums.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Ministry of Water and Environment has partnered with the community in Kasese district to boost tourism in the area. This has been done through construction of an eco shed at Kibenge Tourism Village, the home of Kiriba Kyatumba Hot Spring, located at Katuzi Cell, Nyakabingo 3 Ward, Bulembe Division in Kasese district. The hot spring, which is believed to cure different illnesses, has led to increased number of visitors at the tourism village. In our EcoPlus program today, we bring you some of the stakeholders to tell us their stories of Kibenge Tourism Village. Bazale Jonah is the coordinator, Kibenge Tourism Village.
Kibenge Community Tourism Village is comprised of community members, basically. We are up to 220 members, of whom 100 are men and 120 women. Our activities are basically on tourism. This place, as you see it, it started a long time ago, but on managing it, we started here in 2021. Before 2021, this place was not managed. It was attracting a few number of people, and they could come in, go out without anything. So basically it was not managed. But in 2021, we as community members decided to team together to start managing this project. The Ministry of Water and Environment found us in a very disorganized state. But I think we are identified as the community that can be helped. From the needs assessment that the Ministry of Water did, it had to identify, in conjunction with the community, that we need more services in this place. And that is how the Ministry of Education comes up with the tourism shed that we are seated before here.
Through interventions by the Ministry of Water and Environment, the community became awakened to plant some bamboo trees that have helped to beautify the area compared before when it was still deserted.
The bamboo, the trees you have seen around are a community initiative. But all this was brought about by the awakening of the Ministry of Water. After offering us this facility, we saw that there is more that the community can contribute to the project. So the bamboos you are seeing here are a community effort that has been able to put on the ground. If I give you an overview, because you have found that there have been a lot of improvements currently, but it was nearly a deserted place. Those who visited this place were only the sick people. It was deserted, it was bushy, it was unmanaged, and mention it. And people used to trek in, by the way, sometimes secretly. Never even wanted to be noticed that they are coming here, because it was connected to ritual activities, kind of. Yeah, basically for natural healing, because the communities, most of the inhabitants took it to be, to have spiritual powers of healing.
He further explains the uniqueness of Kiliva Kyatumba Hot Spring.
The uniqueness of these hot springs, for example, like one in Chitagata in Busheni. For those that have benefited from this, they can testify that once they soak themselves into these waters, they get a natural healing. There is a natural healing that is connected to it. It is not confirmed that the healing is true to them, but the many people flocking here, actually from different places, they testify that there's a natural healing of their bodies. And most of them, they come here for skin diseases, they come here for strokes, they come here for even ulcers, they come here for elephantiasis, they come here for different sorts, even pressure, by the way. Yeah. This water you see here is up to 50 to 60 degrees centigrade, and it is rich in minerals. And once you dip yourself in this water, your body opens up. And when it opens up, you begin sweating. And in sweating, you know what it means, it does to the body. You are like, what would I say? You release sweat, and in so doing, you are also releasing fat out of your body.
With support from the Ministry of Water and Environment, a lot of changes are taking place in the area.
But after improving it, people have come here for many different reasons. First of all, the sick have continued to come here. And the visitors who have come to tour have also come to see the same, just to view. Those who interested also in relieving their bodies of other ailments have also found themselves here. The students on field studies have also come to this same place to do educational tours. When we started, we were employing only 2 people to manage. As a community, we are employing only 2 people to manage those who are entering. And we are receiving between 50 to 100 visitors. When the Ministry of Water came in and improved our site, it changed also the perception of this site here. And more people started flocking in. So how does this one increase on the incomes? We have, I don't know how I should term the local visitors, but we have local visitors who are from within. We have local visitors who are still from within Uganda, but we have also external visitors, those that are from outside Uganda. They pay a development fee of 1,000 shillings only per person, and the foreigners are paying 5,000 shillings.
Masereka Saturday got healed from the waters of Kiriba Kyatumba Hot Spring and now does massage as his job at the site.
Masereka Saturday Batista va Kilembe mine kyandi tawano namenyeka nembera nga naba mazigano wade unge myaka ngaku nali ndya ku miyembe ya Kilembe mine ningwa wansi egumba nilikutuka elyamu omudwale onagenda yo nindi eddagala naye eddagala wendalirya ngali likendeza obulumi naye ne bagamba kyetagisa kuyunga amagumba kati awo okujja wano ne babeera nga bakola ki nga bayunga amagumba kati ate n'amazzi gano gakola nga penikira obulumi ne gakendeza ku bulumi bwogana abaana gekendeza obulumi okubuguma okwo abasayansi batugamba nti galimu minerals ndi minerals ezo ziri mu ddagala lye tulya mu madwaliro kati bwe naatulamu nawulira obulumi nga bugenda ninyeebaka wali ku kisiminti wali ne batandika kuyunga amagumba niwulira obulumi nga bugenda nintereera kati bwe mala kutereera kati nimbeera wano nimbeera nga atandika kuyunga abantu olina gamba nange nkwataako nimuyunga nga miezi ebiri nintereera mala kutereera ntandika kuyunga abantu omuntu nagamba nafunye mu change nakomawo maze kufuna change nakomawo ndamu nimuyunga nakomawo nagamba nawonye oba omuntu asobola kujja ku macha nanaaba nagamba banange maze ebbanga obulumi nga bunduma nvudde nga Kabaale mu district ya Kabaale nawona nabulira abantu nagamba namaze kutereera nagenda wekitibu kikola kati ntugenda kulaba nti obuwangwa na Katonda bibikola ki bibiwonya abantu ng'engeri olaba massage ngeri bagikola mugongo kifuba joint misuwa ebibaluma nibatereera kati ntulaba nti Katonda ye yatonda ntukikiriza mu bwekiti kubanga tulaba abantu bayingiramu ne bawona nga muzeeyi golaba oli muzeeyi oyo mukadde oyo amaze ebbanga nnyingi nga anabira wano naye agamba kimuyambye nnyo kumuwa obulamu abantu abajja abasinga nnyo kizibu kye tulina wano stroke osanga omuntu afudde ku side emu ng'efudde oba nga tatambula nga basitula busitule kumuleta wano ntumuteeka mu mazzi amaze kucamuka omubiri niyeebaka wali bamumassage nga massage kati amazzi gano okubuguma kuleka emiswe ebadde esibye nnyo bweti nga tosobola kukola bwoti nesumulukuka kubanga bwe gajookya negonda nesumulukuka kati bwemala okusumulukuka n'omukola massage kati kumukola massage nafunamu kuwona natandika kuwona kati minerals ziri niziyingira mu mubiri nizitandika kulwanisa obulwadde ate kutulamu otuyana nomala kutuyana bw'otuyana n'ofulumya ki entuuyo kati obuwuka buba bufuluma muki mu mubiri. Kati obuwuka buli osanga buwuka bwa bulwadde kati nibufuluma mu mubiri. Kati bw'obeera ng'onaaba ng'okomawo n'onaaba n'ogumizaamu nga tobula okujja n'oteekamu amaanyi beere ng'ojja kati n'osanga olina kugamba ati mbadde ndi bubi nintambula mu madwaliro nionera wano. Kati bwadde mu ddwaliro ne bamukebera bulwadde buli bamubuuza nga tulaba obulwadde bulimu kuwona eddagala olijjawa ate tukwadde eryaffe ne tegaana nagamba mbadde ngendawa mu kitagata. Kyokoleka abadokita nabo bajja ne baanabako bakizula ne basanga nga ddagala. Naye ekibatuyigiriza bagamba nti mukakase ndi amazzi gookya bulungi kubanga kalwadde bukafuluma mu mubiri gw'oli amazzi bwe gabeera manafu kakukwata, naye amazzi bwe gaba gookya nnyo kafiirawo. Kati mino zirimu zirina amaanyi mangi, akawuka bwe kafuluma mu munne kafiirawo. Kafiirawo n'oba nga tosobola kafuna. Kati nibatuulira ekyo ndi bwe gawola temuganaaba. Kati tulina ago okunywa gano golaba wano mu Katanga, ago gaabaluka juzi mu mwaka oguwedde, ago gali mu Katanga ago. Kati ago ganywa nigoza olubuto bukyafu ate ne gayingira mu mubiri n'obonywa ng'onywedde mangi tikirina buzibu, gayingira mu mubiri ate nigoza olubuto. Abakyala ne gabooza esseke, ebiwundu by'omu lubuto gabikendezaako kulaba nti biwona. Alisazi ne gagirwanisaako. Gagirwanisaako kubanga bw'oba ng'olya emmere nga tofuna enjala alisazi tizikukwata nnyo, kati bw'onywa gano amazzi nikikuyamba nnyo.
The Senior Environment Officer, Kasese Municipality, Evelyn Mugume, believes with support from the Ministry of Water and Environment, a lot has changed at the site and the waters are healing people day by day.
That is a psychological healing, and it will do a lot for the physical healing if that is what they need. Sometimes the healing that we need in our bodies is psychological, and if they get it from the hot spring, then why not? As long as it brings in something to the community, it improves the tourism aspect. The people who are doing work there are employed, and so they're able to take something home from the kind of service that they're providing. So why not? It is certainly a good venture, and I give it a go ahead. People have come there and they have testified that they are better. So what more proof do we need?
Mugume says through partnership with the Ministry of Water and Environment, they also plan to do research on the waters so that they can continue to help people in the near future.
Together with the Ministry of Water, we are planning to, first of all, understand the properties of the water. So samples are going to be taken to find out the properties of this water, and it can also give further guidance either to the people who use the water or to the people who are taking this as a tourism, so that whoever goes into the water, they know what exactly they are going into. But what I'm sure of is that there are certainly healing properties in the minerals that are underlying the earth. So the hot springs, as they bring out the heat, that hot water itself is a therapy. And yes, people have attested that they have received healing from these sites, and there is no reason why we should refute it. They feel it in their bodies, and that is what we need. Of course, it opens our place to further research. It simply means that more research is needed to ascertain what is actually already happening, and also so that it can be published, so that more and more people can access the healing that is already available.
The community members here are farmers. They are involved in fish farming. Behind there are fish ponds, and there is also cultivation that is going on just in the background. We have vendors currently on this site. Apart from the income, we have vendors that are benefiting from this project here. They are selling vegetables, food, and the like. We have men who are offering massage service to the visitors, to the visitors that are coming here.
With the construction of Kibenge Tourism Village in Kasese municipality, a lot has improved in and out of the village, and many economic activities are taking place which has helped to employ people and also improve their livelihoods.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Coffee Spirit, Simba G. Coffee Spirit, Simba G. Check on down the cup. SMS the code. Wamure virabo. Tulaga manyi. Karuka sita wabuza.
Masaba maji. Masaba maji.
Bikole Masavu ne Premier Distilleries. Simply buy Coffee Spirit or Simba Gin. Check under the cap, send the code to 6688 and stand a chance to win border borders, tuk-tuks, cash, airtime, flat screens, mobile phones and a grand prize of 50 million Uganda shillings. This promotion is valid for a limited time only. Terms and conditions apply. Alcohol is not for sale to persons under 18. Please drink responsibly.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
As a country, we have reached the critical juncture of our nation, our democracy, our elections, especially that all parties have completed their internal mechanisms, from the National Resistance Movement to the latest ones, PFF and DF. What does this mean for us as a country? What does it mean for the national character of the leaders we deserve? Governance and accountability are the 2 cornerstones that we yearn to see as a country. This Wednesday, join us on Behind the Headlines as we take a deep dive into these critical issues of national importance.
All on your public broadcaster, UBC, inspiring Uganda.
At the heart of Total Energy's Tilenga project lies the long-term commitment to sustainably develop Uganda's energy resources while adhering to robust environmental management practices and policies in the project's operational areas. Cognizant of the challenges associated with the exploration of natural resources, Total Energies EP Uganda is dedicated to managing the environmental impacts of all its operations in accordance with the mitigation hierarchy principle of avoidance, minimization, restoration, and offsetting.
For the Tilenga project, the environment team is the custodian of all environmental compliance aspects of the project. We ensure that we manage and assist the project in getting the relevant approvals and permits to do projects. So we carry out assessments that we look at, and people call environment and social impact assessments. And what these ones do is we get the baseline conditions of the area using a number of specialists. We take up all this information, get project alternatives on what's supposed to be done, and we follow a very rigorous process for us to have an assessment that indeed shows that the project is viable in the place that has been set, and then it is later sent to NEMA and other lead agencies, and we get an approval for it.
Tirenga project, we've had quite a long history. NEMA participated through environment and social impact assessment. We supervised in terms of environment, the exploration phase, which I must say was very successful. And we are looking forward towards first oil. We are regulating from the environment perspective all activities of the project to ensure that there is conformity to best environment standards, to ensure there is compliance with conditions of approval of environment and social impacts.
So the controls we put in place have made it easier for us to, one, work together with the Wildlife Authority in the park, with the local governments, that's the district local governments for Bulisa and Moya, and then Hoima now for the feeder pipeline, and Chikube.
As Uganda Wildlife Authority, we ensure that we monitor the implementation of the mitigation measures. We have worked with Total and also PAU to ensure that the land take is minimized through ensuring that all camps, workers' camps, are located outside the park. We ensure that the access roads are minimized. We ensure that the area taken by the well pads is also minimized. So we do compliance monitoring together with other stakeholders to ensure that our ecosystem.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. Brought to you by
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the Special Interest Group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
A very good evening and a warm welcome to UBC News Tonight on this 17th day of September 2025. I'm Lorraine Masika Kazimoto, and with my colleague Yusuf Senyomo, we do welcome you this evening. Now, before we delve into tonight's news bulletin, let's first take a look at the top stories tonight.
Brought to you by Uniquely Ours. Explore Uganda.
And in our top stories this evening, Swedish government commits $150 million development assistance to Uganda. Public servants risk dismissal over perennial absenteeism. Uganda Local Government Workers Union confirms teachers' salary disparity strike still stands. And section of Uganda Law Society demands council to vacate office by the 27th of this month.
Brought to you by Uniquely Ours. Explore Uganda.
Good evening once again. Now in our top story this evening, government has committed to extend development assistance to Uganda worth $150 million, approximately 540 billion Uganda shillings for the next 5 years. The Swedish ambassador to Uganda, Maria Hackinson, made this revelation this morning in a meeting with the Prime Minister of Uganda, Robina Nabanja, at her office in Kampala.
Sweden has had long-standing bilateral relations with Uganda, and Sweden is a development partner in a number of sectors of the economy. Now, Sweden has announced a new development plan to support Uganda in the next 5 years. In a meeting with the Prime Minister of Uganda, Robina Nabanja, this morning, the Swedish ambassador to Uganda, Maria Hackinson, revealed that her country has committed $150 million, approximately 540 billion Uganda shillings, for the next 5 years.
We confirm our commitment to support Uganda in your journey towards economic growth and prosperity. My government decided on a new 5-year strategy for our bilateral cooperation that will that starts this year and then will continue until 2029. It has a total commitment of $150 million.
The Prime Minister thanked the Swedish government for the continued support extended to Uganda.
I'm also happy to note that our partnership is based on our shared vision for inclusive and sustainable development. I particularly appreciate your support for job creation for our youth and women. This is critical because over 70% of Ugandans aged between 30 to 0 years is a younger population.
Nabanja appealed to the Swedish government to extend more support for the refugees in Uganda following the dwindling support from the development partners.
The support from our partners has since dwindled. We continue to suffer internally. We are even failing to feed those people.
The refugee situation, and obviously, I hope that how impressed we are by the role Uganda is playing, providing a safe haven to close to 2 million refugees now, more than any other country.
Ambassador Hackson also informed the Prime Minister that our country is in an advanced stage to finance the construction of a standard gauge railway in Uganda.
And specifically the SGR that will connect Uganda with Kenya. When my minister was here in March, he met with the Minister of Transport Works and to discuss this and present what Sweden could offer and our experience on working with the SGR project in Tanzania, which had the same contractor. It's the Turkish company in this case.
She also revealed that plans are underway for Sweden to finance the construction of a power transmission line from Karuma to Tororo.
The Karuma-Tororo transmission line and substations, which will help increase access to electricity, lower the cost of electricity, increase grid reliability.
But I want to also say we have an industrial park in Mbale. I want it to go through Mbale. Then to avoid again another cost that will lead to Mbale when you have bypassed Mbale.
The Office of the President has warned that stern action will be taken against any resident district commissioner and their deputies implicated in the mismanagement of the Thursday, 18th September 2025 Youth and Entrepreneurs Structural Elections. Addressing media this evening in Kampala, the Permanent Secretary in the Office of the President, Alhaji Yunus Kakande, reiterated that no candidate has been sponsored by the state and emphasized that all RDCs must remain neutral.
On Thursday, 18th September 2025, NRM delegates across the country will vote for the entrepreneurship and youth league structures. However, with the clock ticking, the Office of the President has cautioned its representatives.
Youths have some sponsors behind them. They have godfathers who are behind them. And those godfathers are going around trying to influence our resident youth commissioners, deputy resident youth commissioners and state commissioners and assistant RDCs.
A memo dated 15th September 2025 reminds all presidential envoys to focus on their primary obligation of ensuring peace and security.
To inform them that please, your job number one is to ensure that there is security.
According to Kakande, nothing is expected from the RDCs and their deputies other than executing their constitutional mandate.
Don't engage into supporting any candidate. For you, your job should be to make sure that there is security, there is order, people are in order, people who are there, people who decide to make lines against certain candidates, other people don't come and confuse them. Some even have a habit of giving money when someone is in a line. Those are the people whom they should arrest immediately.
With information circulating that some candidates may have been endorsed by government, Kakande warned that this is a trap and urged RDCs not to fall for it.
We have got information that there are some people who are ringing them, who are ringing our RDCs, that please, you get to know that President's office is interested in this one. No. President's office, neither the political leaders in the President's office are interested in any candidate. We respect the will of the youth. We respect the will of the youth. Nobody in the office of the President is interested, no minister, no single minister, not even we who are in charge of that docket are we interested in any youth.
The call for peaceful elections was also echoed by the chairperson of the NRM South African chapter, Ismail Uzige.
That tomorrow we expect every youth to be part of this exercise. Because if you are not part of this exercise, eventually you will be the problem of the country. Or the problem of the party.
During the same media briefing, Kakande also noted that 40 residence district commissioners have been facilitated to undertake a study tour in India. Robert Onyango, Ubc News.
Thank you, Robert Onyango. Now in more news this evening, the head of public service and a secretary to the cabinet, Ms. Lucy Nachobe, has issued a strong warning to public servants against absenteeism, emphasizing their duty to serve the people diligently. During her visit to the Wakiso land zonal offices, Ms. Nachobe stressed that officers who neglect their responsibilities will face disciplinary actions, including possible dismissal.
The head of public service and secretary to the cabinet, Ms. Lucy Nachobe, is leading a nationwide tour with permanent secretaries to enhance resource management, transparency, and the impact of government programs. Her tour began in the central region, where she visited projects like Wakiso land zone officers and went chronically absent staff as they risk dismissal.
To be in a public service, I always call it a calling. It's like a nun in a convent or a priest in a parish. If for you, your objective is to make money and multiply and become very rich in 2, 3 years, 10 years, you are in a wrong place. Go in the private sector and you make deals and you go to China and you bring things and you dodge URA and you amass wealth. But if you are in the public service, the thing changes. You are here to serve the people.
She also proposed rotating civil servants across different districts after a set period to boost effectiveness and accountability in public service.
Let us change the way we are doing things. Time is up. The president is tired, the government is tired, the people are tired. we are all tired. So you are now on a last chance. Let us do what we have been employed to do.
The team later attended a high-level citizen best service delivery accountability forum convened by the Office of the Prime Minister in Wakiso district, where bottlenecks affecting service delivery were highlighted.
So many people have nowhere to sit. We know very well. I know everything about Wakiso up to Busi. I know the status of the facilities. What has been really remaining is just to continue mobilizing more resources and continue upgrading. And this is what we have been doing. We have upgraded some facilities, but this is a process. Please bear with us where we are not, but we've not forgotten, and we are working with you to make sure that we.
It is very clear that all civil servants should owe allegiance to the government. I'm emphasizing that point as the Chief Administrative Officer to my staff to ensure that they owe allegiance to the government, they defend government policies and also implement government programs.
Kati ensonga y'okuba nti Busi teina internet obwo bwe bumu ku buntuntu obutonotono government wetanatuukiriza naye nga tulina enkolagana enteekateeka eya projects ezimu. Waliwo project ya World Bank nga tukolagana ne NITA-U National IT Authority ne UCC tugenda gezaako okubeera nga tutwala internet ku bizinga ng'era oluusi tukolagana wamu neba MTN ne Airtel okulaba nti ebifo ebirimu internet ebitonotono ebyo bye tukozesa okulaba nti abantu abo mu bifo ebyo bafuna internet.
Today, the team is expected to be in eastern Uganda to carry out spot checks on various government projects aiming to improving service delivery across the country. Sandra Kahunde, Joseph Okow, UBC News.
The Uganda Local Government Workers Union has expressed dissatisfaction over government's failure to comply with the 2018 Collective Bargaining Agreement CBA signed with the public labour unions. Now, the agreement, which among other provisions called for phased salary enhancements across all cadres, has instead been neglected and abused. The union's General Secretary Hassan Mudiba says industrial action by teachers remains the only viable option to compel government into immediate response. We have the details.
The Ugandan Local Government Workers Union is a recognized public service labour body that represents local government workers across the country. Its General Secretary, Hassan Mudiba, has reaffirmed that the teachers' industrial action still stands.
But as far as we are concerned, the only available option for a worker to resolve is to lay down the tools, because internally, the internal mechanism is non-function. If you go to court, there is no justice you can get.
The union says government has to date failed to comply with the 2018 Collective Bargaining Agreement, which sought to enhance salaries across all cadres.
We saw government defaulting on its commitment. So we have been reminding until today that no, we have to lay down our tools. Because even 3 weeks back, we had a meeting with the Ministry of Public Service and Finance and Education. They were represented, but what they were telling us was not convincing, because they said, you wait until we get money. When they said, you wait when we get money.
According to the union, government only enhanced salaries of science teachers, a move they say contradicts the spirit of the agreement.
It is a testimony that the 2018 Collective Bargaining Agreement was just being consequent upon this, all the workers who had hoped to have their salaries enhanced in the phased manner, based on the said 2018 Collective Bargaining Agreement, have therefore been rendered hopeless.
The union is now demanding government's immediate response and activation of internal mechanisms provided for under the Act. Lydia Chomkama for UBC News.
Relatedly, government has reiterated its commitment to addressing the salary disparities between arts and science teachers following a nationwide strike that has disrupted learning across the country. While addressing Parliament, State Minister for Primary Education Joyce Kaduchu highlighted that efforts are underway to resolve the issue through ongoing dialogue and that a more equitable pay structure is expected in the coming financial year.
For all of them.
For the past few weeks, teachers across the country have downed their tools, citing government silence over long-standing salary concerns.
The decision follows government's continued silence on UNATU's demand for salary enhancement for all categories of teachers in primary and post-primary schools and education institutions.
This industrial action began just as schools opened for the third term, raising concerns over the impact on students' academic progress.
Honorable Speaker, this is compromise service delivery and jeopardize our education. The need for an interministerial dialogue where we should have means of education, means of public service, means of finance, and means of local government so that they handle this matter amicably and ensure that our children go back to school and teachers in the class.
Opposition members have also weighed in, with the leader of opposition Joel Senyonyi calling for urgent government intervention.
Kwegamba bo bagamba nti nedda tetufiiriddwako kakati katukube emmeeza era ne gavumenti tugirabudde baleme kutiisatiisa abantu bano batero batiisatiisa mwe temuli ba mwoyo gwa ggwanga eggwanga temulifaako gwe bwoba oli mwoyo wa ggwanga lwaki ssente ze wabasuubiza tuzibawa lwaki bo tobafaako.
State Minister for Primary Education Joyce Kaduchu emphasized that constructive negotiations with the responsible stakeholders are currently in progress and that government is optimistic about finding a lasting solution.
There's already a commitment from government of Uganda that we really cater for our teachers at all levels, and this commitment is still on. We've just started a budgeting cycle, and this commitment is being factored into the budget for next financial year.
Meanwhile, leader of opposition Joel Senyonyi further tasked government, especially security agencies, to respect Article 23 of the Constitution by desisting from the abduction of Ugandan citizens. Minister for General Duties Justin Kaswere Mumba had this to say in this matter.
People are picked up. You know, when we use the word kidnap, it is because of how people are picked up. The drone, that's an ordinary car. People wearing ordinary clothes, wielding guns. They'll break into people's homes or abduct them on the road and take them to no one knows where. That's not an arrest as provided for in this, our Constitution.
The issue of assuming that maybe we amended the Constitution, we don't have the powers as cabinet. The powers are with this House, the August House.
Rebecca Nantongo, UBC News.
UBC News Tonight takes a very short break, but return with more stories after these messages.
At UNOC, we believe in safety.
Big thing about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. Wali yakapia. MTN kabo de super mustairo mpia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi yakabibiona. Wali yakapia. MTN kabo de super mustairo mpia. Then you can buy the smartphone, maybe I can be
Get the new Kabode Super smartphone and enjoy 16 GB free. Start with a deposit of only 45,000 Uganda shillings and pay the rest in daily installments of less than 1K. You can also make weekly and monthly installments. Together, our vibes are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply.
MTN.
MTN is regulated by Uganda Communications Commission.
Revered as the patrons of the wild, my horn stood tall, announcing my presence among Africa's Big Five. Yet, with all my strength, I struggled to survive. Then Uganda Wildlife Authority gave us something, a safe home at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary. And here we began to thrive again. Today, we are 48 members strong, with 17 cows, ready to take our unique story into the future. This is your lifetime opportunity to name a rhino, and with it, find the conservation efforts that keep our story alive. For more information, visit our website, www.ugandawildlifeauthority.org.
Ochikoze mwana. Shop is stocked, customers ready. Now it's time for takeoff. So offer them more. Become a Wendy agent today and offer mobile money top-ups, customer service support, utility payments, water, power, pay TV. You're nah. Turn your shop into a Wendy agent hub and commissions on every tap and easy access to loans.
That's right. More foot traffic, more sales, more profit, paid instantly. Register free. Call 0800-217-200 or WhatsApp 0707-993-930.
Wendy Wanawoli.
Welcome back from that break. Now, Uganda is set to unveil its first ever compendium of public interest litigation cases, a milestone initiative by Conrad Adeniyi Statug in partnership with the Fidelis Leadership Institute. We have more on this report.
For launch next month aims to enhance access to justice, constitutionalism, good governance, and the protection of human rights in Uganda.
Knowledge is power. So we believe that a compendium like this actually increases civic consciousness. It educates and equips for critical thinking, for transformative arguments. It provokes action. It inspires. You were talking about the Mavirizis of this time, you know. These are brave people that have stood out when no one was there to be counted.
Spanning 24 landmark public interest litigation decisions from 1996 to date, the publication consolidates key jurisprudence from both the Constitutional Court and the Supreme Court of Uganda.
Public interest litigation is a deeply democratic instrument, as it is meant to serve in the interest of public and in protection of human rights, constitutional freedoms, and social justice. It is therefore highly revealing to learn whether and how the presented cases in the compendium helped to advance democracy.
We've divided this into some major sections. One is constitutional rights and freedoms, and one of these cases is Andrew Karamaji and Robert Shaka versus the Attorney General. Administrative law and government accountability. We have Zachary Olum and Raina Kafire versus Attorney General. That's just one of it. And under fair constitutional protection, we have Sheikh Abdul Karim Sentamu versus Attorney General. And electoral and democratic governance, we have the latest. We have, of course, Paul Kawanga Semogere, and then we have the Amama Mbabazi case. These are just examples of the sections of this case.
According to the partners, the compendium will be made available free of charge in both print and digital formats. It is expected to serve as a cornerstone reference for advocacy, legal education, and public accountability. Dennis Igoa for UBC.
Non-tariff barriers have been identified as the biggest obstacle to unlocking horticulture exports in Eastern and Southern Africa. This was revealed at a regional forum in Entebbe, bringing together COMESA countries, government leaders, private sector players and development partners.
Delegates said border delays, multiple certifications and differing standards are draining the region's earnings. They noted that fresh produce often loses quality before reaching markets, leaving farmers with less income and exporters struggling to compete globally.
We have the trade facilitation issues here and there, and also I wish this particular committee can actually champion to ensure that issues are resolved in a timely manner, not to affect our goods, our exports, our transfers. So issues need to be resolved in a timely manner.
The forum warned that unless these barriers are removed, the promise of the African Continental Free Trade Area will remain out of reach.
ACTESA through SEHA is committed to working with COMESA, EAC, governments, development partners to ensure that the NTB elimination is not only discussed but implemented with urgency. For our farmers, SMEs and exporters, every day lost to NTBs is an opportunity that is forgone.
Through the COMESA East African Community Agriculture Accelerator, a roadmap was unveiled to promote avocado, oilseeds and Irish potatoes. These crops are expected to generate over $250 million and benefit more than 450,000 smallholder farmers.
Our region is blessed with diverse ecological zones, favorable climate conditions, and rich in tradition of horticultural production. From the flowers farms of Kenya and the vegetable gardens of Uganda to the spice plantations of Madagascar, our region produces some of the world's finest horticultural products.
Development partners include GIZ, pledged financing, better cold chain logistics and digital trade systems.
Tapping into the opportunities in opening the markets for our products. We have this bigger region, the AFCFTA and the TFTA. We need these particular markets to be open so that we can take advantage of it.
Officials emphasized that success will be measured by higher farmer incomes, more jobs, improved food security, and a stronger share of African products in the $1.4 trillion global horticulture market. Sudat Kaye and Robert Whiter, UBC News.
In a bid to ensure that large farms like factories comply to environment set standards in their day-to-day functions, the National Environment Management Authority has set off on a field monitoring exercise. The field monitoring exercise will be at key sugar factories in Luero, Masindi and Hoima districts.
The first NEMA inspection began at Victoria Sugar Company, followed by Kinyara Sugar Company Limited, led by the ED Dr. Kankwasha Barilega, who were monitoring the level of compliance to environment and social standards.
And strengthen our working relationship to ensure that your operations are more sustainable and more socially acceptable in the area.
With the people, how you can contribute their well-being, and also how you can ensure that whatever you do is beneficial to them. So,
at the inspection was Minister of State for Kampala and Metropolitan Area, Kabyecho Fatogabye, who noted that economic rivalry is a major challenge to some of these factories.
We discovered that NEMA had been getting a lot of negative publicity about this facility and the entire operations of Victoria Sugar, which is being orchestrated by the economic rivalry of other people whom I don't know.
Factory heads from both Kinyara and Victoria Sugar Company Limited had this to say about the inspection carried out.
We are glad that the NEMA team has come out to come and visit our facility because there has been a lot of online propaganda.
Central weather station in Kinyara, we have 30 villages rain gauge installed. The farmers is facilitated every day. What's the rainfall? They have to message to the section in charges.
The field monitoring exercise, according to NEMA, is meant to offer oversight to NEMA's fourfold mandate of regulation, supervision, coordination and monitor all aspects of the environment.
The other part was focusing.
A section of Uganda Law Society members has notified the Uganda Law Society's Council of the first approaching expiry of the term of office, inviting it to vacate office before the 27th of this month without fail. He accused them of convening unlawful meetings, including the ongoing annual general meeting of the council. Speaking on the behalf of the team, Timothy Tumukunde cited concerns pertaining to the running of the society's affairs, characterized by controversies that have for some time pitted the society in the sector.
If it closed the 27th of this month, you no longer have authority in office, you don't have power, so your tenure would have expired. We have also resolved that the Electoral Commission takes over the offices until new leaders are elected. Then we decided as members that we should have our annual general meeting by the 11th of October 2025. We have also resolved that because you are leaving office, a lot of financial misappropriations have happened. So we are praying that independent auditors are appointed. Then lastly, we stated it very well that the Judicial Service Commission candidate nominations must be done afresh, because what was done before has since been declared as irregular by the High Court. Then we also decided to have the last resolution being that all cases instituted by Uganda Law Society through the legal aid project without consent, knowledge and approval of members should be withdrawn from the Court of Appeal and get proper consent. Those are the resolutions that we had. And most important is to tell them that do not engage in the irregular meeting, because if you do so, it will be contemptuous of you, and some of us will have no option but to run back to court for interpretation on your illegal actions.
Sent to transport to the wrong person. Here's how to reverse it with MTN mobile money. Dial *165#. Select My Account. Select Initiate Reversal. You will see your last 3 transactions. Select the transaction you want to reverse. Enter your mobile money PIN and you'll get an SMS confirmation that the transaction has been blocked from being withdrawn. And that's it. Please note, only transactions that haven't been withdrawn can be reversed.
Coffee Spirit, Simba Gin. Coffee Spirit, Simba Gin. Check out the cup. SMS the code. Wamure virabo. Tulaga manyi. Karuka sita wabuza.
Masaba maji. Masaba maji.
Bikole Masavu ne Premier Distilleries. Simply buy Coffee Spirit or Simba Gin. Check under the cap, send the code to 6688 and stand a chance to win border borders, tuk-tuks, cash, airtime, flat screens, mobile phones and a grand prize of 50 million Uganda shillings. This promotion is valid for a limited time only. Terms and conditions apply. Alcohol is not for sale to persons under 18. Please drink responsibly.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Ready to transform your commutes? Embrace a greener, more affordable way to travel and promise of agile entrepreneurship with e-mobility. The future is here. E-mobility is tackling today's most daunting challenges. See it in action at the National E-Mobility Expo 2025, September 18th to 19th at the Kira Vehicle Plant in Jinja. Head to our digital channels and follow the link www.neme.kiramotors.com to register.
Special announcement. The NRM Secretary General, Right Honorable Richard Todwong, informs all NRM members that Youth and Entrepreneurs League elections and voting of youth parliamentary flag bearers will take place this week on Thursday, the 18th of September 2025 in all districts across the country. All candidates are advised to issue appointment letters to not more than 2 polling agents from members of the Electoral College to witness the polling process. On polling day, voters shall convene at the venue by 10 a.m. and names read from the voters' register to confirm eligibility. The presiding officer shall then ask voters to line behind agents or posters for candidates of their choice and results announced after loud counting. The final tallying of results and declaration of winners shall be done at the National Tally Center. Long live NRM, long live President Museveni.
Welcome back from that break. We're glad you're still with us here in UBC News Tonight. Now, more news stories this night. The parish priest of Rwamagwa Monastery in Rakai District, Father Vincent Nakana, has expressed concern over individuals who are allegedly grabbing pieces of church land without fear of the house of God. We have the details.
Father Nakana explained that the monastery acquired the land on September 27, 1984, but delays by the original owner, Dorothy Wanyawazi, in handing over the title deed opened doors for disputes. He said the land accommodates key government projects, including a hospital and a school, alongside church plantations of coffee and cassava.
Naye mabegako twali twabasaba dda luzabonga bali mu pulaani eyo nti mutuwe obusobozi twesale ku kyapa kyammwe.
The priest reported to the office of the Senior Presidential Assistant on Special Duties, Fiona Barungi, claiming that one Benoniga had taken over the land, plowed it, and constructed houses on it.
Byasooka nno kuyita wano kati oluvannyuma ate ne babyongerayo ne biyingira ne mu mmwanyi okutuuka eri era emmwanyi ezo zaali awo wonna ne bazisaawawo n'enkonge ne bazisigula.
Barungi, who visited the contested land alongside Rwamagwa Deputy RDC Eddie Mwanje and Village Chairman Christopher Mwonge, said her team found difficulties engaging Iga's workers until an interpreter intervened.
You ask them where Iga got them from. Where were they living before they came here?
Iga.
Local leaders, including youth chairperson Kafero Geoffrey and John Baliko, appealed to the president and to Barungi to intervene, saying the monastery had all the supporting documents.
Saba president atunulira ensonga zino n'abantu bameka abakoseddwa kubanga tuba tuyinza okuwa paise neyinza okuweza abantu omutwalo mulamba.
Wano we tuli eklezia yagula muli bwana mukulu yaliwo mu linnya lya Masaka Diocese.
Project is a big project. So I am wondering, these people who decide to grab what doesn't belong to them, but you're grabbing from thousands of people. This church allegedly belonging to the church. The church has a primary school, it has a secondary school, I am told it has even a hospital where we are going to go and visit.
She emphasized that they have not come to disrupt the work of the courts, but to conduct fact-finding. What hurts people must be addressed, and she promised to work together with courts to ensure justice.
The land grabbers, whenever they are going to start to decide to take things that don't belong to them, they should first look at what they are taking. And it's very unfortunate that this former LOC5, now when he lost, I am told that he sold the land to his brother, who is a town clerk. That these people are just conniving. There is connivance between the former LOC5 and the town clerk. It's so unfortunate. The land grabbers should stop thinking they will just take things that belong to such big number of people and they just succeed.
Joseph Chigozigola, Jamil Sekaja, UBC News.
The fishing community at Songalendu landing site in Bulisa district has called on government to address what they describe as harassment by the Fisheries Protection Unit. They raised the concern through the State Minister for Youth and Children's Affairs, Dr. Balam Barugahara, who is in Bulisa to assess government youth empowerment initiatives. He was accompanied by the area MPs and other district leaders.
The State Minister for Youth and Children Affairs, Dr. Balam Barugahara, is in Bulisa district for the assessment and evaluation of government youth empowerment programs.
Here is to assess the impact of government programs, and me on the mandate of the President, who tasked me to move around and hear and also see for myself how the young people are benefiting from the money he has been sending to you.
The minister was joined by the area Member of Parliament Alana Tugonza, woman MP Nora Bigira and other district leaders. They highlighted a number of challenges hindering the progress of empowerment programs and called for government intervention.
Of addressing the employment problem of the young people in Bulisa, I also add my voice on the issue of the Question Institute in Chiram. It would be very important that the young people in Bulisa be skilled and be equipped with all that is necessary for them to be employable.
Minister, I know we are going to have time to discuss many issues, but the issue which we cannot go without pointing out is the issue of influx of cattle in the district.
Much to say, but just to re-emphasize on the issue of the presidential pledge.
The minister urged them to prioritize effective delivery of the programs, assuring them of continued government support. In an engagement with young fishermen and women at Songalendu landing site in Bulisa Town Council, they outlined several challenges.
So when they go to fish, the Fishing Protection Unit is arresting them, taking over their boats. But again, the Fishery Protection Unit, they are soldiers. Each of them has his own boats, and they are using even bad nets to fish, bad fishing method. Then the law enforcement agents have become more corrupt than the people. So they are saying, why are we harassing them as government? I will bring this to the notice of the President and the Minister of Agriculture in charge of Fisheries to see that, and the CDF, to ensure those people are arrested.
As part of the ongoing youth barazas evaluating government empowerment programs across the country, the minister expressed confidence that government will provide solutions to the challenges facing the youth and the fishing industry in Bulisa.
Don't allow people to misuse the power they have on the lake to harass the fishermen.
UBC News Tonight. Leaders of West Nile have asked the Minister of State for Investment, Evelyn Anite, to prioritize road infrastructure as a key investment area in the 2026-27 national budget. This was during the Budget Consultative Conference for the 2026-27 financial year budget at Arua District Headquarters.
Economists describe road infrastructure as a pillar to trade, agriculture, tourism once made in better conditions.
The national budget comes from this consultation. We take ideas from here.
West Nile local government leaders are calling upon the central government to prioritize road infrastructure.
That even the Karuma, Pakwacha, Arua Road has been in a terrible state. The vehicles that we operate in always break down frequently.
Zombo, we are still lacking
improvement of our national roads, which stretches from Nebi, Goli, Paida, Vora, Custom.
They argue that the yearly 1 billion shillings is not enough to cover all the roads a district has.
Like Zombo, we have more than 288 road network. However, the 1 billion, we managed to do some few things. How I wish this should be increased to 2 billion.
According to State Minister for Investment and Privatization Evelyn Anite, the government will construct Nebi Goli Road, a commercial route to Democratic Republic of Congo.
That I got clear information from the Minister of Works, and the information is that they have contracted a company called China Railway 18, and that China Railway 18 is starting works by November to make sure that the road works between Nebi and Arua is done. West Nile people who are doing agriculture, they've been having their produce and they want to sell it to the biggest market in DRC. They've been having a challenge to go to Mahagi, to connecting them to DRC. Now the good news is President Museveni has already directed. His directive is now at implementation stage. Cabinet passed it that the Nebi Goli Road is going to be constructed. And Badea is on ground, is going to start the construction. Latest by December, we'll be doing groundbreaking and starting the construction of those roads.
On demand by these leaders about increment of the yearly 1 billion shillings road fund to local governments, Minister Anite says the discussion is at cabinet level for action.
And the Ministry of Works and Transport has taken this up and has made a proposal to cabinet for consideration of a grant allocation formula, and a position will be communicated once this process is completed. This is very close to the President's heart, and indeed he directed that we should revise the money more, given that at the lower level we're having a lot of challenges, that the 1 billion is not sufficient.
However, civil society advocates against corruption in implementation of these government services.
The issues that are raised here are not new issues. For example, if people have been talking about roads, the issue of roads have been there over time. But also coupled to that, we have the issues of corruption, as you did talk about. If we are grateful that the taxes are being paid, we also need to see value for money. These monies need not to be squandered. This money need not to be embezzled. If we don't fight corruption, it affects every sector.
Joseph Orama, UBC News.
Thank you, Joseph Adama. Now we take another short break, but return with business and sports.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
For 40 years, your trust has been our most valuable investment.
We have turned your savings into investments, delivering returns that grow with you.
We are driven by innovation, defined by convenience. So wherever life takes you, your fund is right there.
Mommy, look. Because we are in the business of changing lives today and shaping tomorrow.
Join us for the 13th annual members meeting.
Happening 22nd September 2025, starting at 9 a.m. live on TV and online. To discover a steadfast performance guided by accountability and built on transparency, visit www.nssfug.org/AMM 2025 to register your attendance. NSSF, a better life.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotellaconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
Welcome back, and now into business. The Bank of Uganda has engaged Uganda's media fraternity in a sensitization drive on the Petroleum Revenue Investment Reserve. The reserve is a key savings and investment vehicle for the country's future oil revenues. And as Uganda prepares for its first oil, the central bank says it is committed to transparency and proper management of petroleum earnings.
As the government's banker, the Bank of Uganda manages all financial transactions within the petroleum industry. The goal is to ensure every shilling earned from oil is properly tracked, accounted for, and invested wisely.
We have been at this for quite a while. We've been involved with government. Bank of Uganda has taken steps to make sure that there is a framework for managing revenue, petroleum revenue that has been saved for a couple of years. There are systems in place, there are structures in place, and the assurance, first of all, that we can give you today is that the bank is very well placed to manage this.
Uganda is in a critical window to establish robust oil revenue management systems ahead of the 2026 oil production timeframe. Public education and media collaboration to promote transparency and accountability is seen as essential.
Our disclosure and transparency is even stipulated in the Public Finance Management Act. What we are supposed to do and when. There are supposed to be frequent reports every month to the minister, and these should even be published.
We really want to communicate. That is what we're doing for this financial year before oil comes. So we really want to communicate to everyone to know that oil is coming. Bank of Uganda is going to try our best to be transparent and accountable, and to make sure that every Ugandan knows that the oil is for them, not just for specific Ugandans.
To safeguard our oil wealth, Bank of Uganda will implement strategic risk management tools to shield the economy from market volatility and future economic shocks.
When you talk to the ordinary person who is looking at this oil, they are looking at very many things. The expectations are high, everybody's excited, but also there is a lot of mistrust. They are not sure whether this oil actually is going to come and benefit them.
We need to have a critical argument, or critical, should I say, discussion regarding the Sovereign Wealth Fund and how it will impact on the quality of life.
At peak production, estimated at 230,000 barrels per day, Uganda could earn around $5.9 billion annually from oil exports. Charlotte Amuge for UBC News.
Up next is Buza Commissioner, where your questions are answered by the Commissioner General of URA. Take a look.
Buza Commissioner.
Finally, the other question that we have today is from Mr. Mwesigwa Enoch from Barara, and this is his question. Were traders, freight forwarders, clearing agents consulted before the ban was enacted? And if so, what mechanism exists to incorporate their feedback into the balanced policy solution. Okay, a good question, Enoch. Yes, there was consultation with all the stakeholders. As I mentioned, decisions and consultations happened in the month of April, and we gave an allowance up to end of June, up to the 16th of June, not end of June, when we said that any goods that will come or will set off from the shore before the 16th, they will not be penalized, because we were allowing enough time for people to know the new direction and start implementing it. So there were consultations. We met with Casita leaders. These are the trader leaders several times. We met with the clearing agents, and everybody was aware about what we are changing. And I want to clarify this again. This is not a policy shift. No. This is not even a process. It is not introduction of a new process that was not there before. If you ask all the traders who used to import in the 90s, maybe even up to early 2000, they were using this method of individual house bills, of people paying their taxes. I don't know at what time that the fraudulent method of using container leaders crept in, but indeed it had taken off in a very strong way. A lot of people have been clearing through this system, but we have now agreed it's irregular. It causes government to lose a lot of revenue. It causes taxpayers to suffer a lot of inconveniences. We can no longer go back to this old system. Let us all prepare ourselves to use the old system that had been suspended for many years for whatever reasons. It was the right thing to do, and we have returned to it. Individual house bills, everyone paying their own taxes, and let's work together to make this efficient. I thank you very much for these good questions, and I hope they throw good information on the process of clearing groupage cargo. We have not banned it, we have streamlined it, and we will use the old tested system of individual house bills, not container leading, which has been the case. Thank you very much.
Buza Commissioner. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them.
Honorable Fred Biamukama, Minister of State for Works and Transport in charge of transport, invites you to the second phase of the 4-acre model campaign in Greater Bunyoro sub-region. The event will take place at Nalweyo Primary School Playground, Behimba Road, on Saturday, 20th September 2025 at 10 a.m. and will be graced by His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni. All residents, civil servants, and leaders from the districts that make up Greater Hoima, Greater Masindi, Greater Chibale, and neighboring areas are encouraged to attend in large numbers. This initiative, led by the President, aims to bring ordinary people into the money economy by showcasing farmers who have succeeded in the 1-acre model, 2-acre model, 3-acre model, and 4-acre model. Join local leaders and residents in learning how small land can be used to enhance food security and socio-economic growth. Don't miss this opportunity to witness the transformative impact on local communities.
Welcome back, and now into sports. All is set for the 2025 Mr. and Miss Central Region Bodybuilding Championship that is to be hosted at Uganda Manufacturers Association Showground this Saturday. We have the details.
More than 50 bodybuilders are expected at this weekend's Mr. and Miss Central Region Bodybuilding Championship at Umasho Grounds in Logogo. This has been confirmed during the launch of this Superflex organized event at Mamerito Hotel in Bweyogerere.
If you're a coach, make sure at least you come and participate in the fitness category, because this year we have a new category, which is the fitness category. We have even other categories. We have the masters category for the people who are 40 and above. Then we have the classic physique category. We have been going abroad to compete, and these categories are there. But now we realize that we don't have people competing in these categories at our national level. That's why we have introduced some of them, so that our people keep on practicing, so that when they go out to represent Uganda, they can actually give out their best performances.
This year's edition is in memory of former lightweight champion Aksam Kiseka, who passed away last year. There will be 10 million shillings at stake, with the men's winner bagging 5 million Uganda shillings, while the best lady will take 1 million Uganda shillings. The cast of bodybuilders expected are led by Daniel Mwesigwa, Martin Baguli, Ronnie Kaka, Hassan Sentongo, Farouk Miyaji, and Hussein Kato.
I'm very, like, as I'm ending it, like, very, like, and I'm waiting for you all who are coming to compete with me. Just be ready, I'm ready for you.
The women's cast will miss last year's champion Zulaika Najuma, but may include Patricia Nakaferu and Shamina Muchala, while the people with disability category will feature among others Shafiq Mutiaba and Aisha Beauty. After this event, a focus for the bodybuilders will shift to the Mr. Uganda, that will be followed by the Mr. 001 East African Championships.
And with that, UBC News Tonight has come to an end. Thank you so much for your company. Do enjoy much more of UBC Television's programming. I'm Loreen Masika Kazimoto with my colleague Yusuf Senyamo. We do wish you a good night.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
The Uganda Cooperative Alliance invites corporate